5, 4, 3, 2, live from New York, Baltimore. Oh my God, it's me, Matt Rappaport. There's Ryan Van Sickle. There's Bobby Joe Woods. It's like the match game in here. I don't know who to click on first. Welcome to Hangout Conversations. As you can tell, I have all of New York City Earl right here in my throat. Trying to get it out.
I'm really jelly because you never get to leave the NYC-Hurl. You're always there.
I never leave the NYC-Hurl. And I'm having a little bit of Ricola. I got leftover leftover evidence from Cliff Roth. Meanwhile, none of these are sponsors. Let me just say, let's be clear. If you want to be a sponsor, we can talk. But anyway, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing out there? I heard Tim Clary was his new name is Tim the Butcher. He didn't like being called Milkshake too much. He didn't enjoy that. He thought something was wrong with the milkshake, and he wants to drink Jameson more than he wants to drink milkshake for some reason. Just watch out for my dog. Hey, Tim Clary. I can't do Tim Clary because if I do you, I'll lose my voice. But
do him.
As I can say, wow, a lot of laughter on the plus 23rd floor as I get comfy. So yeah, wow, New York City Hurl was epic, pretty cool. It's the first show after the Hurl. I'm just checking out some of my notes. It was exciting. It was a lot of fun. We got together and did something that no one's ever done before, and we were able to get everybody that we could from Google Plus. And at first we thought, I thought we can get a lot of people, but at first I was thinking maybe a few would come. And then last minute, we were getting excited. We were planning events like going to Google, and the great concert, which was awesome. Lots of things happened. Peter McDermott got a ticket. Renata Sherwin got a ticket. Vancouver, Nashville. Robert Riddle from Austria. Joe Martinez took a 25-hour train ride from Miami, Florida. That's pretty cool. So people coming from all over the place, and we had a great time. We're going to talk a lot about that. And while I was hurling, I didn't get to be on Google Plus that much. I posted a couple of pictures here and there. Let me have a sip of tea. Oh, that's good iced tea vodka. Just kidding. Basically, NYC Hurl and WTC photo op, which you've been looking for even before the Hurl. You look now, it's picture. Bruce Gava made his great video. I started watching it, and we watched the rest of it after the show. And, my Hangout Conversation last week from the HQ live with Daria Muskin Rich is up now. Got that up quickly. Nose P and Tim Clary, it's coming. I promise, buddy. The butcher is going to butcher me if I don't get his show up. He's got the mustache, he actually, no bull, he uses like a special ingredient to get them a little twisty like that.
I like that mustache.
Yeah, it's not natural, right? He's got to twist it up to get the flair going.
A little wax.
I thought he put his nostrils and they twist it. I thought that's how it worked. But
just blows onto it and twists it.
Yeah, that's too much of a cartoon, I guess. That's more of a cartoon that it happens like that. But Tim will set it straight. Nothing wrong with James and Derek Ross. I agree. That's what she said. Aaron Wood, yeah, first hangout in a real live show, Party Time Explained. Aaron Wood is Field of the Wayne's World tonight, which is nice. Welcome to. Well, that's where you go. He's like on cue. I don't want to play that. I don't know that riff. Do you remember that movie? I'm sure you do. The May I Help You riff and what? I don't even know what the May I Help You riff where that it's just a random thing, right? Or is that before we obviously can get to you yet? But May I Help You riff picking up a guitar at a guitar store and playing like a riff? Is that real? Do people do that? Do you have any idea? Do you play riffs?
No idea.
When you walk into a guitar store, you walk into a guitar store, right?
Yeah.
What is it like? I mean, it must be like heaven for you, right?
Well, of course, but then you got every person that works there breathing down your neck, and they want to pick up a guitar just so they can show you how good they are. That's
oh man, really? Is that what it is? That's what's making fun of, right?
This one sounds great. And this one.
No, denied. Cool. Hey, so the only thing, Todd, can you get gayer for Tim Clary? Yeah, I'm gay, G-H-E-Y for all people at the Hurl and everyone on Plus for the most part. We had a great time. We lived together practically for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 nights, 5 days. That's a long time. You were there too, Bob, for some of it. Ryan was there for a lot of it too, and awesome. For all of us were there, and
Yeah.
But real quick, the only thing I usually talk about features on Plus that came out, the only thing I think I saw was that now you can, when you get a spam comment, you can actually block the person as you delete the comment at the same time, which is helpful for people, especially power users. But I like to see something that lets you delete all their spam comments so you don't have to go through, unless it does that, I'm not sure. But that was pretty much the only new thing while we were gone. I think it happened yesterday, or I don't know, Bobby Joe, or did you see anything brand new that we missed on the Plus?
No, I already used that feature.
It's like, he's like, I've already blocked somebody for spamming me.
Matthew, the only thing that I noticed today that I thought was outstanding was the fact that Hangouts on Air are full screen now.
Are they full screen?
Without a script. You can just hit full screen. Go to your Hangout and look at it.
Okay, so I'm guessing our Hangout is streaming. You know what I need to do? I need to check the YouTube, because what happens is sometimes
it doesn't record.
There are issues, and I made it shorter, but it's still kind of long. So let me just check.
Is that something I can do in the future, so you don't have to stop what you're doing, or?
No, I mean we're still going. I just yeah, it says it's processing, which is a good sign.
Okay, good.
Processing is good. I like the process.
Well, I have the login, so I can always
It's about the process. Well, no, yeah, it's on my own page. So, let's see, the New York, there's more stuff to come. Chris Garver's going to do lots more videos and pictures to come. I literally took over 1,100 pictures myself, and I can't imagine the photo walk, the concert, everyone did a great job, Tiffany Henry, Bobby Joe Woods, including myself, Ryan Van Sickle, of course, Heather Fay, Darian Moss, Ram Rich, Daniel Ellie Rankin, Mike Searle for his posters, Jamie Kuenthal, is that how you say it? I can't say names.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Absher. Lots of people to thank that helped with this. Patrick Larvey, of course, Rachel Hyman, that is her name, and Ronald Bodie for helping us with Google. And Ronald Bodie was awesome. He hung out with us on Super H.I.R.L and the concert. He was taking pictures everywhere.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, if you're watching, I didn't tag you. I think as I talk more, my voice goes back to H.I.R.L Central. I should have like 5 T's ready. Hey, and Tim Clary, if you're out there, don't complain to Bobby Joe. Complain to me, buddy.
I just put
Stop talking about him.
He was commenting on my share, and I just gave him the link to yours instead, because I was like, dude,
start commenting there. Give me your mustache questions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, Aaron Wood is freaking out. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I'll talk about someone else. Yeah, I can talk about Andy Feliciano. He's also a cool guy, has his own music. I was almost going to share his album today, but then I got caught up. But it's on my to-do list, Anthony Feliciano. I didn't say Felicio, but that's probably not correct.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa.
Does that mean something? I'm not into these kinds of things. What else? Yeah, so thanks for everyone that's watching and that's watching this live and recorded, and we should ask Ryan if Derek Ross and him could go tour as backup singers. All right. Well, I'll have to talk to Ryan and maybe his manager about that. It depends on the song. Maybe you guys can be so low that we can't really hear him too well. Maybe something like that. That old joke. Never dies, never dying joke. I know you like that one. Big congratulations to the New York Football Giants. Here's my dog. She's excited about the Giants and everything. Yeah, I told all the Pat fans it would happen, and Aaron Wood and Bruce Garver and Darian Musk and Pete Johnson. I said, from day one, the Giants, Patriots, and the Giants would win. Everyone was like laughing at me, but hey, it happens. I know some stuff. I think. Went to Times Square. And we saw Giant fans, and one guy opened the Starbucks door and was like, Giants, Giants, like threw open the door, and me and James Williams are sipping some hot chocolate because it was cold, and like 1 in the morning, 12:30 in the morning, and James Williams actually got an extended stay, so that was cool to see him, and a few other people. And what else? Before I get to my guest, we have Tim Horton in Manhattan, by the way. Timmy Horton is in New York. The Express, probably not a real deal. We don't get the drive-through and everything, but...
No.
But he's like, it's no drive-through. It's not a Tim. It doesn't count. But we did a lot of buxing, lots of buxing. I think we buxed like as much as we drank, and I think we forgot a little H2O. We should have had more H2O and stuff. But it was a good time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, ask away. Must ask.
Bobby Joe, was that your first time to New York City?
Hell to the yeah, it was, and it was awesome.
So,
I'm going to go back.
What did you think?
Yeah, what did you think?
You know what? I was thinking I might be overwhelmed, but
Hey,
honestly,
Bobby Joe, can we see your face for this?
yeah, I was just eating something, but yeah, I can do that.
Oh, you can eat too if you want. Thanks.
No, it's just Minnesota wild rice hot dish with chicken and carrots
You
and.
were saying about New York City.
Wow, really? Okay.
we like food, but I mean, wow. Now you can mute yourself again.
I
What?
my glasses here, so no, no. I thought that I would be like overwhelmed and like feel like lost, like just a little blip in the big city and everything.
Lost in New York.
I wanted let me answer. Hold on. But I wanted to visit since I was like a little kid, like 5, 6 years old. Seriously, and I am from Minneapolis, St. Paul area. I go to Minneapolis. I know it's nothing compared to New York City, but a lot of it, and I was telling this to Tiffany in the car when she came pick me up, a lot of it felt like Minneapolis. A lot of it felt like Chicago. A lot of it felt like places I'd already been.
Chicago.
You know what I mean? Like you have all these different flavors of the city. You have Brooklyn, and you've got you've got Queens, you've got all these places, and they all feel different, but they all sort of feel like places you've been, sort of. Not to like hurt any New York people, but I didn't feel the overwhelming sensation like, oh my god, I wasn't freaking out.
That's all the time we have to be Bobby Joe with.
No, when I was with people I did, but when I'm talking about like when I'm just out touring the city, I didn't have that feeling. I felt like I had meant to be there.
Yeah.
I felt like it was for me.
Yeah, I didn't know if it would be overwhelming, but if you've seen all those other cities, then it's not.
No, it wasn't, and I was afraid it was going to be. But no, I'm going to come back over and over and over again, and one day I'll live there. Just not right now. I still have family. Shut up. I still have family and stuff here, and I really do love to travel and stuff, but I do have roots here, so.
Yeah. I love this stuff too. Hey, no full screen for me.
All right,
Sorry, James Williams. Oh, Rebecca Pearl. I am comedy. Sweet. Do you do comedy? I've stood up before, but my ass likes sitting down a little bit better. I don't know why.
Is James Williams talking to me anymore?
All right, let's not go there. All right, so let's get tonight's guest, because tonight's guest has been hanging out. Let's put my big face up there. Oh my God, your head is huge. Freaking head. Thanks for that little anecdote, Bobby Joe. I'm glad that nothing bad happened to you, and that you were able to get from point A to point B, taking the C train probably, and you were good. So tonight's guest is a nice guy with cool hair. He happens to lose buttons. I wrote this, by the way. During his show, sometimes in life, he's got the hot chest. Maybe it's hot chest hair, or maybe they're Canadian buttons. I don't know. Not totally sure. Maybe Ryan will tell us about that. He played with Heather Fay on Friday night. It was really cool. He even dedicated a song to me, yours truly. Imagine that. He thanked me. He gave me a CD, which he signed, which was awesome. It's actually in the car. I was listening to all day today, not a lie. He gave me his guitar pick. He signed it. A hug. Pictures. He stuck his tongue out. There's a picture of, I don't know if I got it on plus, me, Heather, and Ryan sticking our tongues out, which is an awesome little picture. The dude photo walked. He super hurled. Super bold, hurled. I don't know what super hurled. I don't know. I think he threw up a lot. He was into it. He was feeling it. I always have fun with the guy. You can tell our love is real. His album Ghost of the Broken Hearted is super terrific. Happy Hour good. And I quote. That's from, you could write. Matthew Rappaport says Ryan Van Sickle's album is super terrific. Happy Hour good. He was from Canada, which makes him that much more awesome. Hopefully we'll have a much better connection, and I'm not just talking about me and him, I'm talking about his internet one. He's got an American one that was down in Baltimore. Give it up for the manly, lovely, the man with the grunge, the rasp, the spirit. Mr. Ryan Van Sickle is here, everybody. Welcome. Hey, how are you? Welcome to Hangout Conversations again. No, it's all you, brother.
It's all me.
It's all, well, I mean, before you jumped in on Bobby Joe's show. I remember you were in the wool cap, and you were cold, and you were, I don't know if it was cold or you were the connection, but it was but it was good to have you there.
Plus it's kind of like Matthew was just doing a monologue, and now we're on the show with you. So.
Oh yes. But I mean, like I wanted to write something that was worthy of you. You traveled all the way from Baltimore to New York. You're probably in Canada at one point. You traveled to Baltimore, traveled to New York. And then you had to take the train or the bus back from New York to Baltimore. And I heard your bus broke down, man. What was that about?
Well, we got like 30 minutes out of the city. We're in New Jersey, and somebody at the back smelled smoke. So the bus driver stopped, and needless to say, we all got out, and a new bus came, and we changed buses. So it was an adventure, you know. It happened.
So what? So did you get your guitar out and start playing and calm everybody down, or start singing?
No, it was funny. Nobody wanted to get off the bus until the other bus came.
Even though it was
So
smoke.
we all just kind of sat there staring at one another.
Hoping the bus wouldn't blow up, right? Hoping the fire wasn't too bad. Oh my God. I'm glad you're okay. Rebecca Pearl is here, and Tim Clary, and Aaron. Well, lots of hurlers are watching us.
But I know. But while I can say something here before, I know you like to talk a lot, man.
Oh,
So,
I like you to talk, though. Come on. Yeah, no, continue talking.
I want to thank you personally for, and Bobby Joe and Tiffany for you. I want to thank you guys for putting it together, because I know, I think I can speak for everyone that we all had an incredible time. I mean, it really was an incredible experience. It went by too fast. It was just so wonderful to see everybody and meet everybody face to face, and everybody was just really wonderful. I mean, it was everybody got along, and I think, and but no.
Let's say yes for now.
It was just it really was a good time, and something that, you know, I'll never forget. I'm sure mostly everyone else will get either. So thank you guys for putting it together.
No, thank you. My pleasure.
Crickets.
No, I'm here. I thought you were going to continue to say something. I didn't know you were in. I thought there was another.
You're welcome. No, you know what?
No. That was Bobby Joe listening to us live. I had to mute her. Wow, that was scary. It's like she was possessed with the sound of me and the sound of you and the sound of her. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, yeah, you're welcome. I was confused there with the little exorcist moment we had. No, it was my pleasure. You know, it was a lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun, and I hope to do it again. And Moritz Toldorf, if you're out there, he said, I know you were joking kind of, but you said all the pictures of me look creepy. Well, wait until I put up all those pictures of me smiling. I was also actually pretty tired. I was like falling asleep trying to take a picture of myself. So I was like, I probably looked pretty creepy because my face was pretty tired. But yeah, we need to do it again. We need to do more hurls and get more people involved. Have some art festivals and all that. Sorry, my dog. I almost ran over my dog.
We were the first. We were the first, and that's no one can say that, right?
Yeah, we were. We were the first event, and New York City. I mean, you can't think of a better place to start the first one. Biggest city in the world. Biggest city, you know. Well, I think it is, and. We're the city where nobody sleeps, except especially when they're hurling, nobody sleeps. So that was
You guys got no sleep.
Yeah, we're operating on pretty little sleep, and actually a couple people went out till really late in the morning, and I was up till late, but I wasn't I was drinking to a point, but they went out, some people, and Saturday there was a little bit of Ginger Man bar going on. I would have loved to go to, and then Sunday night they walked after Times Square. They just walked and drank and came back. But I had a lot of responsibility at HQ and clean up and everything else that I was trying to get done. But overall, it was great. It was a good time, and it was awesome that you hung out with us. Did you? Well, tell us a little bit about getting to Heather Fay and what it was like that was the first time meeting her, right?
Yeah. So I took the train up to see Heather on Wednesday, and it was great. It's so strange, you know, you see somebody on computer monitor for so long, and all of a sudden, whoa, they're right there in front of you. But, I mean, it was great just to spend time with her and her husband and her kids, and we just hung out and talked most of the time, and we rehearsed and went over a few songs, and it was really, really nice. And she's really cool, and yeah, she's got a great family.
Yeah, no, Heather is really cool. I get to hug her and her husband, and he's really nice, and he didn't mind that I hugged his wife a lot and kissed her, and then I had to hug him a lot to make up for it. And So it was all good. And her husband looks a little like Buddy Holly. So I said like she should dedicate a song and say this is for my husband, or this song was written by my husband, or something like that, and then play like I don't know, Buddy Holly song I can't sing right now because we need to wait another 50 years, but yeah, that'd be cool. Or the Weezer song, Ooh looks like Buddy Holly, which was probably a better song, was just like Buddy Holly. But yeah, it was a great concert, and then Daria and Ram downstairs, and it was great. We bonded, we were able to talk, and it was more than just us in these video screens. It feels like these video screens feel almost silly now, like in a sense.
Yeah.
Kind of feels silly because I mean, and no mock to the screen or to the platform, but we broke these screens wide open. We broke this whole thing wide open, and it feels like we're almost like on a phone call, in a sense. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. So you did. Let's go through your whole experience, Ryan. So you and Heather, you practiced, you rehearsed, you did a little HOA, and then you came on the train first from Connecticut before Heather did.
I took the train early afternoon and got in New York City and just relaxed, and then went to the venue at I think I was there around 6 o'clock or something. People were already starting to come in at 6:45 because they spread the word that it was small. So people were already coming in at 6 o'clock, 6:45, 8 o'clock showtime.
Yeah, sorry, I'm being Tim Clary is trying to fight with me over who cleaned the apartment, and yet I don't even. Tim Clary. I will say Tim Clary cleaned the dishes.
I'm surprised you guys aren't still there cleaning that place.
Yeah. So Tim Clary, thank you. You did clean the dishes, but as far as like the beer bottles and the pizza crust, especially the pizza crust, Tim Clary had in his mouth and beside his bed before he woke up, and all that stuff. So, anyway, we're gonna fight about it. Bobby
Joe said she even packed a French maid outfit to help clean.
Yeah, I mentioned the French maid outfit. I was gonna wear mine, but misplaced it. Oh.
Whoa!
The only thing I found at the end of the day was someone's bra, someone's boots, and a T-shirt, and that was it. So to the victors go the spoils. I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do with a bra, a boots, and T-shirt. I guess I'll put them in the museum at H.I.R.L, the H.I.R.L Museum.
There you go, the H.I.R.L Museum.
Hey, so let's get back to Renata found your passport, but she's in South Africa, so that's probably a problem.
She's in Vancouver, isn't she?
No, Renata took a trip. I think she went L.A. and then she went to New York, and I thought she was going from New York to South Africa. No, am I confused?
I think she lives in Vancouver.
No. She lives in Vancouver, but her plan was to travel from New York to South Africa.
Huh.
Like she's going on to South Africa to visit, and then she's going back to Vancouver, is what I meant. So.
Oh, I see.
She does live in Vancouver. You're right, but needs to get to her homeland. So anyway, so you got to the venue, and the first person you met, you saw.
First person I met was Bruce Garber and Eileen McAllister.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you realize when you say Bruce Garber, you gotta say it like that? That's probably why
Garber. They both came. They both came in. It was like, wow, you're so used to seeing them on the screen, and then there they are in front of you. It was really great. You know what I find interesting is that I found interesting right away was, some people don't look like what their icon on their screen is. So I was getting really confused.
What? You mean like the profile picture?
In the profile picture, yeah. And they'd come up and they'd introduce me, and I felt like I should know them, but I didn't recognize them.
Who are you?
And then it's just interesting, because some people, I'm sure they saw me and they went, oh my gosh, he's much shorter than I thought he'd be. But, you always...
I'm not that short.
No, me. I'm talking about me.
Oh, yeah, you're about the same height as me. I mean, no one could be as tall as Michael Murata, but,
Anybody who is an inch taller than me is tall in my book.
And Bobby Joe is like 2 feet, so.
Well, I think everybody was kind of saying that people don't look like their profile pictures.
Yeah, I guess. I mean.
It's like online dating.
Carter Gibson, we found out that it was his shirt that he lost. Well, Carter Gibson, you didn't even say goodbye to me, dude. What? You want your shirt back now? No, I'm just kidding. You can have it back. I don't even know who has it. Generation Stupid Ho. Is that the shirt? John Bichelle Jr. He was also with the KHQ. We had the HQ posse hanging out. It's pretty cool. Isn't it cool we can gather all the people from the H.I.R.L to the H.I.R.L, all the people to New York City, and then gather them for Hangout Conversations, and we can always relive the H.I.R.L each week, and like we're all friends, and everyone watching can see what's going on, and we'll get them in here either later on or Hangout or Conversations Plus. But yeah, so cool. So you're at the venue, you're like looking around, and you're marking your territory. You probably go to the bathroom a few times and mark your spot, or I don't know how. I know as an actor, I usually have to get in there and have my surroundings around me and check the emergency exits. No, I don't do that. But yeah. So what was it like? First getting onto that stage and grabbing hold of the mic and moving it up and down and tapping it. And what was that?
Oh, you go through sound check, and it was funny because the sound check was late, so like a good half of the people were already there. So we do the sound check, and everybody's cheering as if it's part of the show already. No, of course, it's just a sound check. It's just a sound check. But yeah, it was great. I mean, that room filled up really fast, and we could tell people were there to have a good time, and I hope that we put on a good show for them and for you guys. And
you did.
It was just great. I mean, really, it was. Even if we hadn't played any music, if we all just had sat around that room and talked, it would have been great.
Yeah, that was what would have been. The amazing part is coming together, and everything else was just a bonus. We all did, and some of the bonuses are really good. The concert. I mean, if we had just had people come and we just had that concert and a meal, that alone would have been pretty epic. So everything else on top of it, with everything planned. I mean, so many things that happened.
Yeah.
And if we had unlimited resources and unlimited everything. Froze for a second. Oops. Move.
Yeah, there.
All right. So yeah, we would have like the longest hangout. We'd have the longest H.I.R.L, and it would never end. So I mean, I'm always in New York City, but definitely got my own bed, and I picked a bunk bed because I figured I was the host. I better get a bed where I can sleep, sneak in there and not worry about having to deal with other people a little bit just for the night for a couple hours, and that worked pretty well. But so yeah, so you played the show, and so the set list was predetermined, or did you winged it a little improvisation?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, Heather's set list, because she had her band there, so they got to pretty much stick to the set list. They went off of it. I think they changed the order maybe a couple times, but halfway through, I was just winging it. I just pulled a couple songs out that.
You pulled a little Bon Jovi.
One I've never ever done live, so that was interesting. But I figured, hey, it's a good time to do it. Why not?
So you were hanging on a prayer, so that's like. But we sang along with you, Derek Ross, me, Tim Clary. We were like.
Well, that was the whole point, was to have you guys participate. I didn't want to sing. It was up to for you guys.
You're like, I'm not gonna sing that. That one. You didn't want to. Yeah. I feel like I'll pass on that one. Very cool. So we got so many people with us. Danny Barker, hey, looks like his profile picture. Bruce Gaba, Super Dave Wells is like, what? Hey, Super Dave, wanted to say hey, and hopefully your red eye situation's a little better. I know you have a little red eye. And Rebecca Pearl, I'm glad you think I'm funny, and I'm glad that I amuse you. But I think that's why Ryan Garber. I call you Brian. No, Ryan. Anyway, Brian
Garber.
Brian and Robert. Brian Baraba. Rapparoom. So you did the concert. The concert was really good. We were cheering along, and people were actually Friday night. A lot of you that was Friday. A lot of people came on Friday night. Friday, that was the first event. I know Aaron Wood and other people. So a lot of people were getting together and were talking. There was a little lounge area in the back part, and a lot of people were meeting each other the first time. It's like great music and everything, but it's like, hey, I hung out with you, and I got to talk to you, and all that stuff was going on, and so it was like just like a hangout. You would play, and other people would have their private conversations, and
yeah, it was
like
great.
Hang out, so that was cool.
Well, that's what's exciting. What's exciting about it? I mean, everybody's seeing one another in person for the first time. Anyway. So
what was it like to play that? So, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so that was. I mean, Heather and I could see that from up on stage. We could see the interaction between everyone. It was really great.
And then you saw like this little Jewish dude like with his iPhone like kneeling on the ground everywhere. Like, what is he doing? Heather, at one point, Heather took a picture back at me. She's like, I can play that game. I know how to play that game. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Yeah, but I wanted to capture the moment. You know, I saw Bruce Scott with his little video camera. I knew he was getting like a whole thing, and a lot of people were doing that. And that was really cool. So that when you play that first song, I mean, is it fair to say this is at least the biggest? I don't know if it's the biggest show, but the biggest New York City show you played?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've done lots of open mics, but that's for sure my biggest New York City show. Yeah.
So what did it feel like? And like, it must even feel better that most people in the room were people that you actually kind of know too. That must be. Does that make it different than just a random people, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, people are coming to see you, and that's important. It's not like you're pulling people off the street.
What? You're not? I was.
I mean, everyone was there to see, you know, myself and Heather and Daria, and that was. I mean, that's exciting, and you feed off of that. You know, you feed off of that energy. You know. Plus
winning all the things. Yeah, I don't know. You're definitely feeding all the energy, and you guys are great. The whole night was great. The whole weekend was great, and I don't think we missed a step. And you know what? I'm proud to say, as far as I know, that nobody hurled on the hurl. There was no hurling. We hurled we lost voices. We got sick, but we didn't. Nobody hurled. I mean, we had a little bit of a hangover. And the photo walk.
No hurling that you know of, right?
I know of. There may be some private hurling where we don't need to know about it. But as far as the big SEX goes, I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's all John. That's all fan of bands wants to know about. I said we're all grown up, so.
Yeah, nobody, as far as I know. I mean, there was a little bit of tawdriness going on with a few people and some people behind private doors, but the worst thing, I think people were throwing M&Ms around, or by people I mean you, Jay Zalowitz. You know who you are. I don't know what your problem is. And now Stupid Dave's going to be like, why'd you call out my boy? That's racist. And by the way, Zalowitz is also Jewish like me, so. Anyway, getting back to the point. So I hear you're a singer. I hear you do some songs. We could actually, I could talk to you without singing, but you could sing a couple of great songs, or a couple. You can go into a song right now. I don't know if you prepared your own little Hangout Conversation set list, or you want me to just...
No, I just leave it up. I just, you know, whatever happens, happens. Spontaneous.
Whatever happens, happens.
What do you want to hear?
Rudy.
That CD's in the car, huh, Matt?
No. Are you kidding me? I know a lot of your songs, if not all of them. But I don't. I mean, you do play Into the Night and When We Were Young a lot, and Ghost of the Broken Hearted. I know those are. Would you say those three songs are your most popular out of the whole album, or?
Well, yeah, I'd probably say so. Sure.
Yeah. So I want you to play one of those. I'll let you pick out of those three.
Well, you like Into the Night. How we play Into the Night?
How about Into the Night, Ryan Van Sickle? He's from Canada.
You want the long version or the short?
If it's the long version, can I talk during it?
TLDL.
That's what she said, right?
TLDL. Too long didn't
I want the long and hard version, and don't hold back, kid.
Wow. Wow.
All right, and Tim Clay starts backing you up.
In sunshine through the hotel window, empty bottle on the nightstand, radio playing, watch it breathe, dream into the night. Hold you close, I can feel your heartbeat, cool and blow it, touch your warm skin. All the trouble of the world fades away. Into the night, we're falling angels tread into the night, where burning desires fade, and desperate lovers break the chain around their hearts. into the night, where darkness keeps its home. Into the night, where lost souls drift alone, and they chase their dreams. They still chase their dreams into the night. Your body glows in the pale summer moonlight, like stars in the ancient midnight sky. Outside cars rush by into the night. They ran that highway of broken dreams out alone, holding on to the promised daylight brings. I close my eyes and drift away into the night, with fallen angels tread into the night, with burning desires fade and desperate lovers break the chains around their heart. Into the night, where darkness keeps its home. Into the night, where lost souls drift alone, and they chase their dreams. They still chase their dreams. And soon the sun will rise, bringing a new day. Night's flame is fading, but we'll find a way to keep the fire burning. Just close your eyes and keep believing. Let's go dreaming, baby. Let's go dreaming, baby, into the night. Into the night. Into the night.
All right, into the night. Yeah. I was trying to get my lighter up. That's for the iPhone. It's a pain in the butt. I know it's probably played out by now, the whole iPhone lighter thing. I probably need a real lighter. That was awesome. And I tried to literally tag everybody that's joining us: Lynette Young, Brian McDonald, Danny Barger, Tim Clary, Heather Fay, Carl Gibson, Michelle Jr., Aaron Wood, Tim Clary's nemesis. I hope they get that settled one day. James Williams, Derek Ross, Rebecca Pearl, and I think Rebecca Pearl's a New York singer, which is awesome, and hopefully we'll connect with her. And hey everybody, thanks for watching Hangout Conversations, special night Wednesday night, cause I got life, stuff happens, it's weird. So very cool. So let's go through some memories here. A little back to the H.I.R.L. So this was part of the H.I.R.L. right here, part of the HQ. This was the toilet paper roll. And it ran out of toilet paper, so someone wrote, "Oh no!" If you circle it, you see, I think it's lipstick, or I don't know. It must have been Clary, or somebody was scared out of their mind. But whoever did that, it was beautiful, and let us know that you were sitting there, freaking out like Aaron would, like because there's no toilet paper.
Well, it had to be a guy, man.
Had to be a guy, because girls never use toilet paper. Okay.
They're more responsible, that's all.
Oh, is that really? You're going to make a bold statement like that? A lot of guys? I don't know about that. Yeah, when we were young. See, James Williams is already on you. But before we go into another song, let's see. Oh, Arlene Boyd. Hey, Arlene Boyd, welcome. Joe Grande is here. Cecil Ellis. I think one of your fans at the beginning said they're watching from the UK. I think I mentioned his name. It's Danny Barker, all right. Cool. So we usually do random questions. I didn't get to them, and I prepared something special for you. There's Charlie Burns, a lot of special. Charlie Burns, Tim Clay was like, we need some playing cards, and all of a sudden there was a bunch of decks of Canadian playing cards just hanging out, and we're like, we found out it was Charlie Burns. So I have 4 cards here instead of the normal index cards. I mean, I don't really have numbers on them, but maybe I can, you know, if this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know, pick a card. We'll go with a question.
I'll pick 2.
2, all right. Very good. Very good choice. So that card that you picked happens to be the Ace of Clubs, your aces. That was cheese balls. All right. All right, here we go. This is actually pretty good because Tim Clary had just posted a schemer in the thread there. He posted a schemer about Johnny Cash, and you won.
Before you ask me the question,
Yeah.
I just want to say I know Tim Clary is watching. No, I just want to say thanks for hanging out, Tim. You're real cool, and we got to spend a lot of time together. And you, Matt, and Matt too. And it was great getting to know you. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It was great hanging out.
Awesome. Yeah, no, feel free to talk. Push you out so much. I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. I told people to bring towels. What? They were talking about the HQ. There weren't enough towels. I don't know.
Bring your own toilet paper.
I brought my own towel. I don't get it. I brought my own pillow, my own cover. Everyone's, like I said, there's going to be a lot of people there. People, you know. Anyway.
Bring your own toilet paper, right?
Well, that would have been good, too. Yeah.
BYOT.
BYOB, BYOT,
BYOTT.
BYO pizza, it's fine, whatever. Matthew, you know, I'm like the head of a major corporation, so it's not a problem. It's Rappaport Inc. You're good. We got it covered. I don't know where my next meal's coming from. I better play on the street. No, so let's get to this question.
You know what that's like.
Yeah, I know. And for those people, if you do walk past a starving musician, please give them some change. Make them play for you, but give them some change. So Johnny Cash, big influence on you. I'm guessing, and you won a cover contest. I looked that up somewhere that you won a cover contest. Your profile, Ring of Fire, and so tell us about how that happened and how that came to be and what you won.
Oh well, that was just by chance. I happened to just go on Johnny Cash. I think I was looking like to buy a hat or something on the website, and I saw this like front page, Johnny Cash cover contest. Send in your entries, and it just happened that I was in a studio. This was before I recorded my album, and I just laid down a couple tracks, and that one of them was Ring of Fire. I just played it, you know, because I thought, oh, I know that song off the top of my head. Yeah. And I thought, well, I'll enter that song, see what happens. So I submitted the MP3 to the website, and next thing I know, I'm one of, like, I don't know how many they selected, 10 or something like that. And then you had to have people vote, you know, that whole, oh gosh, now I got to recruit people. Now I got to recruit people to vote. And so anyway, make a long story short, I ended up winning the thing, and which was really, really great because, you know, you know, Roseanne Cash and Johnny Cash Jr., you know, thanked me for doing it, and, you know, that's the son and daughter of Johnny Cash. And,
oh, wow, that's right. That's very cool.
I didn't get to meet them, but they thanked me for the song. I wish.
How did they
yeah, I won a bunch of merchandise, and I won a autographed autobiography by Johnny Cash, which was nice.
That's cool. Hey,
yeah,
so I know you really we can't fully sing it, but maybe give me like, did you do it at your own voice, or did you actually try to do an impression?
No, I did it in my own voice.
Can you give us like maybe just like 2 very less popular bars?
Real love is a burning thing, and it makes fire ring. All right. Can't do any more than that.
I don't know if we can do that, but yeah, I was just giving it a little whirl. So yeah, that was some random thing that came to my attention. But actually, Heather Fay said do a duet with Heather Fay on. Tim Clary said do a duet with Heather Fay on his song Jackson. Is a scheme.
Oh yeah.
Do a duet.
That's a good song.
Yeah, there's a lot of good songs. Yeah. So what did you think? Well, on the topic, so what did you think of Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon? Did you approve of that? Did you think it was awesome?
Oh God, now you're gonna put me on the spot.
You can tell it was bad. I mean, I've actually met Joaquin, and he's not.
I think they're great actors, but I think because I read the autobiography, it kind of went off of it a little bit, so I was kind of like, that's Hollywood for you. But for the most part, I thought Joaquin did an incredible job of Johnny Cash, and he really did. But
they want to hear your whole song. Sorry, Tim, we can't really do that was probably did more than we could.
We'll do it in the after show.
Well, that's recorded too, but the after show just go around. Yeah.
But so I liked it. I liked it, to sum it up, sure. Crickets.
Everyone's talking about what happened at the HQ in there, and they're being funny about the washcloth. No way. It's not crickets. Don't you cricket me, son. There's no Michael Marathi here to give you a cricket sound effect.
Hey, speaking of, when I went to the bathroom in the
you have some complaints to log?
When I used both bathrooms. One night I used the girls' bathroom. It was very clean. It was very nice, And then you go into the guys' bathroom, which I consider the guys, I guess. I mean, you talk about a wreck. I mean, there was wet towels all over the floor. Oh God, it was like a frat house.
Wow. Well, to be honest with you, girls and boys use both bathrooms, so it's kind of unfair to label as one. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It's true stories. So, and we had boys sleeping in the girls' room, and we had girls lying in the boys' room.
It was a co-ed dorm, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically there was no set rules. No set rules at all.
I heard it was a snore fest too.
It was a snore fest.
Tim Clary said it was a snore fest.
Who said that?
Tim Clary said it was, and Cliff said it was a snore fest.
Give me a break.
Cliff Raw.
Oh, poor Cliffy. Everybody was a snore in there. And you know what's funny? I even said in the post, you know what? We're all going to be together. People are going to be, and people like make a lot more noises when they're tired and eating and drunk. And so the snoring, the burping, the farting, whatever you want to call it, hey, it's part of life, right? It happens. We all do it. So
it happens.
No one should have to like hold it in. That's
natural noises. Come on.
Natural stuff. It's all good. We're all fancier. Lynette Young said that song that wasn't the Into the Night was awesome, and Into the Night is a very awesome song. Let's go. Do we have any questions in the audience? I mean, we must have a few.
Wow, so I only had to pull one card. Oh, that's good.
No, you're going to pull. I'm going to pull all the cards. Usually it's only 2 cards, but I'm pulling out all the cards for this one. This is an epic show, and yeah, no, it was great. James Williams wasn't here when we were young, but I think we should save that towards the end. Maybe we'll close with When We Were Young. How's that sound?
Sure.
We'll get the closer song because that's...
Well, I'm going to play a song for Bobby Joe.
Oh, you got a Bobby Joe song.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Hey, are you going to South by Southwest? Is that cards?
Well, am I going to South by Southwest? No, I'm not going to the festival itself, which I wish I were. I wish I was playing the festival. But am I playing at the H.I.R.L at South by Southwest? Well, that you'll have to find out.
Am I going to be at South by Southwest? I don't know. It depends if there are babies being born. If not, I'll try to sneak it over.
Well, if I can make good with Super Dave and Moritz, then maybe I'll get an invite down there. I don't know.
So, yeah, no, we're gonna get to the whole H.I.R.L. We're gonna talk more about the H.I.R.L. I know Bruce Garver is anxious to hear about your photo walk experiences. As am I should say. But I kind of wanted to do a G4 real quick for the heck of it. This is a rapid fire series of questions. We'll do this and we'll talk about the photo walk. So pretty easy. Singing, would you, is it this or that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Performing or songwriting?
What do I like better?
Yeah, if you had to choose.
Ooh, performing.
Performing. That's correct. You're a vegetarian like Daria was, or you're.
No, I'm a vegan.
Vegan, sorry, insulting all vegans everywhere. For the people that eat cheese and eggs, or cheese and cheese. Hummus or black bean dip?
Hummus or black bean dip?
Yeah.
Oh, hummus for sure.
Everyone chooses hummus. No one likes the black bean dip, huh?
I like black beans. I love black beans, but I like hummus.
All right. Get it all Canadian. Is it a boot for you? Is it a boot an A or is it about an eh?
I don't know about that.
Wow, you can answer. Was it whatevs or is it whatever?
Whatever.
Whatever. And this is going to be a hard one. Between these two songs, Born to Run or All Along the Watchtower? Those are two of my favorite songs.
Born to Run.
Born to Run. All right, cool. Is there a Dylan song that could beat Born to Run?
Well, Dylan didn't write. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh,
Is there a Dylan song that could beat Born to Run? Oh, sure.
All right. At times, you covered times that are changing, or you try to.
That's probably the song I'd pick.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So let's get into the photo walk. I mean, well, I kind of want to continue on with the concert. We're totally done with the concert. So you play the concert, and you had the adrenaline going, and people were cheering you on, people were taking pictures, you were broadcasting. Thank you again, Bruce Garber, for the broadcasting. Liam McAllister was keeping company. Murata was up there. He's the elf guy, little kid. We love you. And we were actually able. I was actually me, Bruce Garber, Paul Rustan, Tim Clary. We were all trying to get Michael Murata, do what we can to get him in to see you because he's a year short of 21. And if it was Canada, it's only 19 up there, right? So we're 18 in Montreal, but he would be able to get you. It's weird, right, how that happens, but hey, you're more liberal than us. What can I say? What's that all about? So after the concert was over, you guys were hanging out upstairs. I met you. Everyone was meeting you. I saw your set list. You gave me the CD, the pick. Very nice of you. I didn't even expect that. That was awesome. So what was it like to meet people after the show before you went downstairs? What was that experience like?
Oh, I said it before. It was great. It was great. It was great to meet people in person. It really was. And music aside, it was kind of a surreal experience. I think that's how I could say it because you're so used to seeing them on screen, and then all of a sudden there they are in front of you, face to face in the flesh. And it was nice. It was nice just to chit chat and exchange hellos. And obviously Saturday was better because we could spend more time. But Friday night was nice.
Yeah, Friday night was really nice. I'm just reading just so many comments. People want you to do Johnny Cash more. Hopefully, maybe, but they want to do your own. I see requests for Shadowlands from Stephen Clary and Jason Young. And,
we could do Johnny Cash, but your show might be taken off the air.
Oh yeah, don't say we didn't do any Johnny Cash. We just kind of sampled fair usage very quickly just to hear a little impression. It was more of an impression. Was not, but like a frat house. Is that? Chris Tucker, that's kind of, I guess, Ryan McDonald claims that he didn't snore, and Arlene wants to know why guys can't aim. I think that's a little unfair. I mean, I worked as a waiter, and I have to say, like, women have to use way more toilet paper and products than men do. So when I went to the men's room, the amount of paper on the floor was not close to the paper in the girls' room, and I guess I didn't measure the pee, so I don't know. But either way, I'm just saying that we're all messy in our own little ways. Bobby Joe is back. But we keep going. Learn to whisper, really, Tim Clary? There's no whisper. What are you talking about? Wow. I whisper when I can't feel my voice. Good choice on board, Jordan, from Lynette, and she loves that you're a vegan. I guess that. Look, we got double Hangout Conversations. 1, 2. So, yeah, I'm up for another song. You want to go Shadowlands? Or, it'd be cool. What if you play a tease for one of your songs that they want to hear, and then you play a different one? That would be awesome. You want to do that?
A tease for what?
Just like tease one of your songs they want to hear, either Shadowlands or when we were young, or
sure.
Or go into a song they didn't pick. How's that? Just to toy with their emotions.
Wow, I don't know if I could do that.
Pause.
Okay, I could try.
Let's try.
You want me to hint a song and then play a whole other song?
Exactly. I'm taking.
Well, I shake off the dust and spell this town. I disappear into the night. Without the sound of the loneliness, or the loving pain and the emptiness of what remains in these shadowlands. We're lost in desire of these shadowlands. Blood on the fire, shadowlands. My beating heart, my beating these feet. Where the stars come out tonight, bright shining in a painted sky. I didn't want to leave, so hard to say goodbye. Roll the miles between us on that long and cold highway won't keep me from loving you when it rains. For Bobby Joe. Who's there to hold you when the shadows rise? Who's there to kiss your lips and stare into your heavenly eyes? Will come, hell or high water, I'm gonna find a way to keep the fire burning when it rains away. Who's there to hold you when the shadows rise? Who's there to kiss your lips, stare into your heavenly eyes? Will come, hell or high water, I'm gonna find a way to keep the fire burning, Bobby Joe, when it rains.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was almost like, wow, you did like a three, almost like a 3-song or 2. It was really good.
I like it. It's like a medley. That's awesome.
Did you like doing that? Is that the first time you kind of done something like that, or for your songs?
Oh, well, I do that with myself all the time in terms of jumping around song to song.
So you can play the beginning, get a feel. Or yeah, I like that. I like the mix up. I like the mashup, the mix up. Give yourself something new. Not that the songs aren't awesome by themselves. You know, just a little. For my show, we got to make it spicy. Got to raise the bar. Got to raise the roof. You know. But all night.
We can't even hear you, goofball.
What do you mean?
We still love you, but we can't hear you.
So what you're saying is you can't hear me, but you can listen to me. It's like kind of like you don't really feel me when I sing. That's what type rapers. Back to type raping. All right, awesome. Though it was really great, and I'm sure people have something to say about your singing and something to say about my singing. That's usually how it works. That's how they spin the ball here on G+. They got critics everywhere. Oh, Lynette's singing along. Sweet. Geez, why does Ryan... Yeah, Ryan Van Sickle needs more people. Heather Fay, everyone. There's a lot of talent, Vivian. We need to pump them up, and we need to get it going. Damn it. Shadowlands is what Tim Clary is yelling about, so... I don't know. We can go... You want to go right... Hey, it's a Ryan Van Sickle concert. We'll play the whole album for all I care. I'm ready for the whole. I mean, I hope Heather. You know, if Heather seems to stop by, if she thinks she's getting in here with her songs. I don't know about you, Miss Fay, but we got a lot to do here, right? It's got a lot of songs and.
Tim wants to hear Shadowlands.
Yeah, but before you play, can Cecil Ellis wants to know? Can you do a traditional like? I have no idea. Is she trying to talk about legal problems with songs, or I'm not sure, traditional like cycles? I'm not. Oh, is that a song, Cycles? Or is that a Cash song? Or is that like a really old Cecil? We don't know the song. Cycles. All right. I mean, all I know about cycles is people ride them, women have them. I don't really know much more than that, but what goes around comes around. I don't know. I can't wait for that.
Hey, did I tell that story about what happened to me when I was in the city? While I was in the city?
No, tell us, please.
Yeah.
Tell us all the stories.
So I was staying at my friend's apartment, and so I went to the grocery store just so I could have some stuff in the apartment, and went over to the grocery store and was going up and down the aisle, and I saw this lady at the end of the aisle, and when somebody spots you and you go, uh-oh, you make eye contact and they're going to come talk to you. And I thought, uh-oh, here she comes. So this little old lady wheels up, and she little old Asian lady, and she's all hunched over, and she said, you remind me of my son. And I was like, okay. All right, so this is interesting. And she said, but unfortunately my son has passed away. And she pulled a picture out of him, and of course I look nothing like him. But anyway, somehow I reminded her of her son.
Maybe from the neck down, maybe? From the neck down?
Anyway, so she said, I never got to say goodbye to him when he died.
This happened in New York?
Yeah, when I was at the grocery store, at D'Agostino, a little grocery mart. So so she said, when I'm leaving the store, will you promise to me when I leave, when I wave, will you say goodbye, Mom? Because I never got to say goodbye to him. I thought, oh my God, this is weird. Okay. So I said, sure. So I got in line. She was in front of me in the checkout line, and she checked out, and then I put my stuff in the belt. I had like a couple things. And I went through, and the lady priced them. She said, then your bill comes to $75. And then right before that happened, she turned around. She said, goodbye, son. And I said, goodbye, Mom. And, everyone's kind of looking around. And the lady said, it comes to $75. And I'm like, $75? I said, I have a few things. She said, well, your mom said you were paying for her groceries.
No way! She's totally welcome to New York.
So
you got
so I
that was terrible. Wow.
So I what I did was I ran out the door, and she was running down the street, and so I chased after her, and she hailed a cab, and she jumped in the cab, and as she was getting in the cab was pulling away, and she didn't quite get the door shut, and I was holding the door open as the cab was driving away, and I grabbed her arm, and I couldn't hold on. The cab was going faster, and I grabbed her leg, and I started pulling on it, like I'm pulling yours right now.
Wow, it's like a movie. Van Sickle, you're an act. No wonder you're an action star. Keep going. So
you missed the joke.
Oh, that was a joke? You weren't serious? Sorry, tell me the punchline.
I said, you missed the punchline. Oh, man.
A joke, dude. I'm sorry. I was with you. I was in shock. I couldn't believe this happening. Go back to the part.
I said I was pulling on her leg like I'm pulling yours right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a Tom Waits.
Shot machine?
That's a Tom Waits story, by the way. I stole it. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Is that copyright?
Shot, really? It's not copyrighted. Drums are copyrighted. I couldn't say the D. See, I said the. That's crazy.
I had you going.
You had me go, well, because why would Ryan Van Sickle lie to me on my show? I'm scared to ask more questions. Maybe you'll tell me no truths. But, yeah, you should be more popular. Andy Feliciano, who I said his name right before, yeah, you should be more popular. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way Google Plus works. People need to find out and know about you, and you're on the show, and that's what the show's for. More people will know about you, and hopefully, and we'll get you the push that you deserve. You, Heather Fay, everyone else. Darius been on the show. A lot of people have been on the show, and hopefully it's helped them in a positive way, and people have found out about them. So I'm all about getting people to find people. The H.I.R.L too. It's like, how many people in the H.I.R.L? I knew a lot of people, but some of them I knew better than others. And how many people in the H.I.R.L did you not know as well? Maybe that you got to know better, like maybe even Tim Clare.
Oh yeah, quite a few. I mean, yeah, Tim Clare, he's a perfect example. I mean, I knew Tim from hangouts and hangout concerts and stuff, but it was just really nice to get to know him. And Eileen McAllister, Bruce Garber. I mean, I knew them before, but it was nice to really hang out with them. I'm trying to think of some people that maybe I didn't. Rodney Pike was one that I kind of knew. I saw him in a couple of hangouts, but I actually got to talk with him a lot on the weekend a few times. And Frank Another guy I got to talk with. So it was nice. Crickets.
No, because I just got played. They're making fun of me because I missed the joke. I didn't realize.
Sorry, we can't help it, but keep up with the convo, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you, but I just can't. I mean, like, I think I knew something was fishy when you did the whole Asian lady thing. I was like, what? You know, I mean, there's a little, maybe, do you have, like, any Native American or Canadian or Hawaiian or any kind of, like really tiny, like Cherokee or some kind of blood in you?
Yeah, I'm an eighth Mohawk.
Okay, so
my grandmother was half Mohawk. Yeah.
So have you ever had a half Mohawk in honor of your grandmother? Maybe a little.
Actually, I never have.
You had grandma's Mohawk? What?
What?
My grandma had one though.
Yeah, you know, by chance I have a picture on you, do you? Wait a second. We have your grandmother coming in from Skype. No, I'm just kidding. That would be pretty imaginative.
Direct from the next world.
From the afterlife. From Google Plus Afterlife.
From the afterlife.
Oh, Google Plus Second Life. There we go. So I don't want to hold Clary back anymore. Clary's getting a little feisty. If you want to play us a little Shadowlands, give the man what he wants.
Well, I played a little bit before, but I'll
full on Shadowlands.
All right. You what?
Oh, I was announcing who you were with the cop car. Is that? I think the agent.
All right, Tim, for you then. Well, I shake up the dust and split this town. I disappear into the night without a sound of the loneliness, golden love in vain in the emptiness. What remains in these shadowlands? Well, I'm lost in desire of these shadowlands. Blood and fire, shadowlands. My beating heart, and my beating heart, and my beating heart. With there's a broken heart I left behind, and there ain't nothing much left in mind. Cold as stone, blinks to edge the tears, shoot your bells, dark clouds are rising high. Light of day, but I know that they ain't here to stay. I've climbed the mountain, throw the desert floor, and I don't remember what I'm searching for in these shadowlands. Well, I'm lost in desire of these shadowlands. Blood in the fire, shadowlands. My beating heart, my beating heart, my beating heart. This heart feels so, this life is skin. The last of the scars still where I've been. This thirst, this hunger of love and song. Come rising above and burning hard. Shadowlands, lost in desire of the shadowlands. Blood and the fire, shadowlands. My beating heart, my beating heart, my beating heart.
Yeah! Mr. Van Sickle, we're beating heart here on Hangout Conversations, all for Timothy the Butcher Cleary. And, you know, I have a little story. Timothy Cleary, someone came up to him in New York and was saying, oh, are you an actor? And some other woman was hitting on him, an older woman, he said, and then Lee Allison's wife, whose actual name is Allison. That's not a lie, I'm not pulling up on that one. She said, oh, you look just like the guy, Gangs in New York. And I was like, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Danny Day-Lewis is the Butcher, and and doing a Plainview, and yeah, he's got the hair for it and everything. So, Tim Clary, you don't have to drink any more milkshakes, but you will drink I'll drink your Jameson. I'll drink it up, is what he'll do. He does that. Actually, we got him his own private bottle. He had some rituals going on that we can't get into right now. So, but yeah. So hey, I was getting into. I might as well bring in. We have a surprise. You know her. She was at the concert as well. A little woman I like to name. I didn't name her. Her mama named her. Her mama didn't name her Clay. Her mama named her Heather Fay. Welcome to the show. This is Heather Fay. Welcome to Hangout Conversations.
Hello.
Hello. What is that? That is epic. What is going on?
I don't know. I felt like I don't know.
Little Fleetwood Mac. Oh my God! You're wearing a spectacle.
I should be behind a curtain or something. That was so. I was behind Fleetwood Mac rumors.
Did you write that? You must have wrote that for them. That was so.
Oh my God! I love Fleetwood Mac.
That was me. Yeah. Oh my God! Stevie Nicks is like one of my heroes. Yeah.
Heather.
Hi guys. Hi Ryan.
Hey Heather.
I'm back.
Hey, how are you?
I already missed you guys.
I know. I miss you guys too.
I feel bad because we didn't hang out a lot. Like
I know.
I know.
I had to leave. I had to leave.
Why do you have kids and a husband? What's up with that? I don't know why you have that, Ryan. Can you answer that question?
Huh?
Yeah, I answer the question.
What?
Yeah, so why she fell in love and married a guy and had kids. And she wants to be a rock star. Rock stars don't do that, do they?
Yeah, they do.
I'm just kidding.
It's very un-rock star. Believe me, I was just putting the baby to bed before I ran down here. So.
So did you guys? Is that like is rock star? I mean, obviously now you're older, but when you guys were maybe teenagers or early 20s, was the term rock star in your head or like what? No, never, nothing. Maybe not star, but like rock or did you consider yourselves rock? No,
I wanted to be married to a rock star. I wanted to marry Bono.
Oh. Cool. Why is that? I just wanted. I mean, because Bono is so just an interesting choice. Wow, everyone wants to this hangout. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have Conversations Plus, and maybe I'll let a few of you come in, but I feel bad. There's only like 6 other spots for all of you to attack Ryan, me, and Heather, and Bobby Joe. So it's so easy. Attack the thread. I say. Yeah, Bono, that's cool.
Bobby
What's
Joe,
up,
did
Ryan?
you get my answer to that question there?
Yes, yeah, the answer, so yeah, John Boschel Jr., who was at the HQ, nice guy. How many albums has Ryan recorded, and Ryan has answered. Ryan, you want to give him the plus symbol to how many? Plus one? Plus one albums? All right, very cool.
Goes to the Brokenhearted.
Goes to the Brokenhearted.
Which you can find on Google Music, right?
You can find Google Music, you can find in my car, you could find on my Google Docs somewhere.
On my iPhone?
On my iPhone, on your Android. I don't care. What about you, Heather? Why don't you have one album, 2 albums? You have
I have one album, and I'm recording my second right now.
Cool.
Well, not right now, but in
You're in the process.
In the process, yeah.
Anthony Feliciano, we'll get to you, I promise. And they all feel like they're not part of the H.I.R.L unless they're in here with us.
I want everyone to come in. Thanks guys for letting me drop in, but I wish
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I even said to Chicho, I was like, now that we all know each other, like the Hangout, the NYC circle is like 70 to 100 people, like that would be a reason for us to have a hangout with that many people. Even if we talk over each other, how cool it would be just to be in a room and like even if it's not totally coherent, just like seeing each other's faces and like kind of typing in the chat room like, oh, I can't hear what you're saying because Matthew and Ryan and Tim, they won't shut up, but I want to tell you this. That would be pretty cool. That would be like we would love to test that out for you. I think that would be really pretty cool. And if there's like 10 guitars in there playing 8 songs but I don't think that's happening. That's just my dream.
Here, I gotta go now, right?
You want to go? You're done? I should just jump on Heather and
this is your show. I'm just popping in. I was
going to let him go. I just want to hear what he's going to say. Just don't stick up for the man.
Hangout bomber is all I am.
Hangout bombing? Yeah.
You're one of the prettier hangout bombers we've had.
Oh, stop. Go on.
All right. I will. Let's see. So I have a list of Canadian bands. I don't know how you feel about Canada, but like it's like supposedly the top 13 indie bands. I don't know I don't know all of them. Probably, I'm not into music as much as I should be. I like music, but I don't follow it religiously. So,
Sure.
maybe give us a little. For me, Bare Naked Ladies is my extent of Canada. So I know that's terrible, but that's true. So the number 13 band, something called. We'll stop when you get to a band. Death from Above, 1979. You know that band?
No.
No. Tegan and Sarah.
No.
No, Heather knows Tegan.
I've heard of them, yes, and I think I saw them at some big festival. They played a sideshow,
How were they? Were they indie-ish?
Yes, indie-ish, very indie-ish. Yep.
That's what I would go for. What about Hot?
You should ask her, not me.
Well, these are Canadian bands. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. He's like, I've never. What was the last? Well, whatever. We'll get to that in a second. So this band is called Hot Heat. That sounds to me like a GHEY band, but I don't even know.
No idea.
I've heard of
No idea. I'll get to a band. 1 second. Hold on. You're like, why are we doing this? I don't want to talk about Canada and bands. Stars. A band named Stars? Stars.
That's
Godspeed You Black Emperor?
No.
Interesting name, though.
Islands?
No.
No. So these bands are not. All right. So you New Pornographers, right?
Yes.
So is that? Do you listen to them? Is that in your? You don't have to. No. Eric's Trip. I probably should have went with old Canadian bands. I should ask you about Celine Dion and Bryan Adams right now. So.
Yeah, but you're forgetting some of the best people.
I know about the old bands. Neil Young, Rush. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
What?
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen, yes.
Joni Mitchell, right?
Joni Mitchell. Yeah. I was just doing the new. Because you guys are just not new, but you guys are
Sorry.
I'm just saying you guys are not old, so I didn't want to make you old.
No.
Sloan Feast, I heard of Feist.
Yes.
Feist?
The biggest Canadian band, of course, that everybody knows right now
is Arcade Fire.
Yeah.
What?
Great band.
Is Arcade Fire? That's number 1 on the list. Arcade Fire. Do you listen to Arcade Fire?
I've listened to them, and they're very good. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, and then number 2 is Broken Social Scene, and number 3 was Wolf Parade. So, I don't know. All right, so we were two bands. All right, you're like, I listen to Rappaport and Heather's music and my music. No, it's cool. I don't know. I got Springsteen and the old. And speaking of Springsteen, you covered a song, and then you also did Living on a Prayer, which you really got into. That. So Heather, did you know he was gonna do what he was gonna do? He just said, "I'm gonna it's just a blank spot. I'm just gonna go for something."
Nope. We had a couple, the beginning half we kind of had figured out, and then it was kind of just a free for all. And when he did the song, the Bon Jovi song, it was perfect. I think the favorite part was looking out in the audience and seeing you, Matt. I have video of it actually. I should post it of you singing back.
That's probably part of. I think there's so many factors why I lost my voice, and that was the beginning of the end.
I think I captured the moment you lost your voice. It was at that time.
It was when you got. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Cecil, Ella, so later. Yeah. We just this show. I mean, it's I keep the shows hour and a half, but when it's fun and it's going on and people enjoy it, we're reliving the hurl. I like to extend it. And I hope to, by 10 o'clock, get everyone's Conversations Plus. And Robert McGee says hi, and Paul Restance here, Vivian, Uchwa, Nikki Chrome, Anthony. Tim says hi. Anthony says hi. Vivian loves you. Everyone loves you. The Super Bowl. Yeah. This is actually Paul. My voice, I was like, it's really bad. But now I can talk a little bit more. But now that I'm talking even more, it's good. See, I hurled till I lost my voice instead of puked, which is what we said earlier, hurled. So that was a good thing. So, favorite part of the night. So, Heather, what about, I talked a little bit to Ryan about his coming to the space. What was your experience coming to the space, getting there and getting to sound check?
Oh, gosh, let's see. Well, I always panic because I have to leave my kids, so that pre-getting out the door is usually my most panicked part of the night.
Yeah.
So once we got out the door, everything was good. Then we hit traffic because we were driving in, and that was really scary. And then I don't know, we got there in plenty of time, and then I think Ryan, you were the only one there when we were. Or no, Eileen was there, and Bruce was there, and Joe was there. Yeah, and just seeing people at first, it was kind of that moment of just like, oh my gosh, and then people started coming. I love reading everyone's posts about what it felt like, because I try to describe it to people, and I think they think I'm part of some weird cult, because I'm like so in love with that moment of meeting everyone and hugging everyone, and like I really like, I hear myself talk about it and it sounds strange to other people who weren't there, but like, oh my God, like seeing people you just met, but you're hugging them and it's family. It was just, I don't know. I could go on.
It kind of felt like it was like we've known them forever.
Forever. Yeah. It was a family reunion. I swear that was the best.
I was saying to Ryan how it feels weird now that we're here, that these boxes, it just feels like almost like a phone call. It doesn't feel like where like the Hangouts used to feel. It feels like they're like these weird walls, like you know. Because I wanted to shake you like a monkey. It falls out. But, no, I went through that. Not that. So everyone's excited. Yeah. Paul Gaston, Michael Murata formed a bond ship together, and they were someone mentioned that it felt like a stun. I think it pretty hot. I think it was just you guys who were on stage.
It was hot.
That's why it was so hot. And Bruce Garber is saying hi too. He actually wanted to talk a little bit, skip to how you like the photo walk, and talk a little about the integrating the harmonica and the guitar. That was I don't know, it was a double-sided question from Bruce Garber, which is another reason I lost my voice, because I kept doing that. So I'm just gonna like the reasons I lost my voice. I'm gonna put a post, the top 20 reasons why Matthew Rappaport lost his voice. Number 20, Bruce Garber is probably number 2. First, and Bon Jovi, Giants game. I don't know. If you have any reasons, tell me. Probably because I was yelling at people.
I could listen to Bruce Garber's accent forever, by the way. I love listening. I had coffee with him that Sunday, and I was just like, I love that accent. Anyway, sorry. I go on.
No, it's great. No, don't be sorry. Yeah, please, listen, talk. This is not, let's hang out. I don't really have, I do have things to show. I mean, we did, and I really got to do this. You guys said for the show, but we got a bunch of people into the Google office. I got it folded because it's sticky, but so we got a bunch of people into that. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for that. For it was cool that we got that happening, and then of course we got stickers thrown out. Got the plus one going on, and then the sticker from the photo walk. So Ryan, what was your photo walk experience? Did you take? I don't know. Were you actually taking pictures of the photo walk yourself, or?
Eileen McAllister's gonna come. Well, she knows already. I didn't take any pictures, and she helped me out with a camera, and you know what it was? I was just so caught up with. I wanted to talk with everybody, and so many people are taking pictures. I thought, why do I need to take pictures? And I just wanted to talk with everybody. It was so great. It was great to be around everyone, and the photo walk was really, really fun. And we went to the 9/11 memorial at World Trade Center there, and that was that kind of put like a somber moment into the photo walk. But
see, it says Google Plus on it.
Very reflective, but for the Daniel Onlove, he's out there watching. Great job with the photo walk. I think everybody had a great time.
Yeah, Daniel Onlove, Michelle Atwater, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Was that the first time you actually walked physically across Brooklyn Bridge? I think it might have been. I did walk across it, I think, once, maybe.
I walked. That's probably like my 5th or 6th time across there.
Yeah.
It's great.
So we were talking a little bit about your experience. So you got to the photo walk. Did you make breakfast, or breakfast was a little crazy? I didn't. Most of us, I don't think.
I didn't make breakfast. No, I stayed at home and ate breakfast, and then I got the train down to the City Hall, and I met you guys halfway across the bridge. Yeah,
Tim Clary said that you guys are feeling lucky you're protected from my mania from the screens. Just joking. The screens can't control any of us, I don't think. So, and John Boschel Jr. said Heather Fay, version of Thriller was cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very good. It was cool. I had heard it before the Halloween Hangout, and it was cool that you prized it. So were there any songs, not to, just out of curiosity, any songs that were almost, that didn't make the cut, that were close to, like with 1 or 2 or 3 songs that were close to being, no? Is anything? Is that zero?
Yeah, I go ahead, Heather.
I think we didn't get to, I didn't get to like 2 songs, I think, but that was it, I think. On my, at least that I was thinking I was going to do, but.
I think for me, it was when we got there, we were plugging everything in. They didn't have enough. They didn't have enough cables. So part of my, I was going to play the piano, and so part.
Right.
So yeah, so I didn't get to play. I was going to play. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, a U2 song on the piano, but I didn't get to that.
Do you play anything else on the piano besides that? Any of your own songs, piano-wise?
Oh yeah, I play. Yeah, I play my own stuff on the piano too. Sure.
Do you have? Is there a piano? Can we have a piano, or is that right now, or is that
I don't
not?
have one. I wish
like,
I had one.
Yeah.
If anybody has a nice keyboard they don't want anymore,
Do you want to borrow my Casio keyboard?
here's a shout out.
Here's a shout out. Get Ryan Van Sickle a keyboard. He'll give you a private keyboard concert if you're within walking distance, or a couple, like 20 miles. Or something.
I'll send you 20 CDs.
20 CDs. Each of them have to have a different little, like, Ryan Van Sickleism on them. So.
Sickleism.
I just don't know what to say, Matt.
Don't know what. I was like, when he signed my CD Heather at Pink Pony afterwards, I was like, tell it. It's, you know what's funny? I said to tell a joke, and here you are telling a joke on my show. Unbelievable. Tell it. Is that why? I told him to tell a joke, and he caught me unaware. But he wrote, I don't even know what to say. I mean, Ryan Van Sickle. I was like, say what you want to say. But that's all I can say of that. But yeah. Oh man, I'm just excited. It's so good to be with you guys and Bobby Joe, everyone in the stream. There's so much love. I can feel the love.
How come
Bobby Joe?
I want to hear from Bobby Joe too. How come she doesn't?
Oh, Bobby Joe, pop in here.
Hey guys.
Oh, that would be Bobby Joe.
I'm just a little sideshow person that like pops in and giggles every once in a while, and I do all the technical
and all the. They want to hear about
really crazy comments. Huh? What? Sorry.
Maybe I think they want to hear about your H.I.R.L experience, maybe like your concert experience.
Oh, the concert was fabulous.
Well, we know that.
No, I mean, wow, you get a little cocky over there, Mr.
What was the weirdest thing that happened to you while you were?
Okay.
Oh God, where do I start? I'm just kidding. You mean the part where I kicked Matt Rappaport's ass in person? What? No, I'm just kidding.
No, really,
oh, don't get mad. Aw.
Was there anything that was just like, what the heck?
No, I can't sit down the right way.
You rolled your eyes and gave me a grimace. I was like, yeah, really? No, I guess the weird part was just my entrance. Really.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard this.
You heard it. You guys were in the back bedroom getting ready for the show, and all you guys know is you heard a thud and everybody laughing, and I was one of those people laughing. No, I guess I was telling Ryan earlier, Heather. I think the weirdest part was the fact that I didn't feel overwhelmed, like it being in the city at all. Like I just felt like I was meant to be there. My cat wants to say something as well. Yeah, she doesn't talk to me all day until I get into a hangout. So she's a little weird like that, but yeah, it was really awesome, and I feel bad because Matthew's like his voice is half gone right now, so I think I would like to talk a little longer, but at the same time it's not my show, it's your guys' show. But I think the most interesting thing was that just being around people that I had already met in hangouts, and felt like I conversed with them on the network, that it didn't feel weird because it just felt like I already knew everybody. Like when my friend Tiffany came to pick me up from the airport, and she jumps out of the car, and we're both screaming and jumping up and down, and then we get in the car, we're driving the city. I felt like I was in the car with her just the other day. Yeah. You know what I mean? You felt that too, right, guys? I mean,
oh, totally.
It was just it was just surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very surreal.
Sure.
But thank you. it was a wonderful time, and we're gonna do it again. We are. Some other city, some other place. We'll all be there.
More New York part 2.
Or New York again, yeah. I mean.
Oh, I want to go back there over and over and over.
There are a good number of people. I was trying to think of who is local. I mean, like Matt, you are, and I am, and Tiffany is, right?
We could have regular mini hangouts. We're trying to do them.
Bruce Gaba could, isn't that far away? Who? I mean, I know that. Isn't Vivian in the city? And
yep.
Oh God, and Lynette Young. I mean, there's so we got a pretty good. We could do a mini, and then do a
Yeah. And they're trying to plan one. I know Andy Stewart is planning one in Scotland, and next month South by Southwest.
I know. I want to do the South by. I don't have the fundage to get there, but that's going to be. I'll be watching that one for sure.
Hey, Michael Murata, thanks for capturing everything. And with Garvin, I guess Michael Murata got her kicking me in the butt, so that should be a YouTube viral video. That'd be pretty awesome. The picture I like, the three of us sticking on our tongues. I don't know if I got it on Google Plus yet. I have to see, but that came up.
Oh yeah, I want to see that one. I remember that one.
I was doing a lot of tongue sticking outing and photobombing myself. That's what I'm good at.
Tongue sticking outing. So I wanted. Were there any love connections during the H.I.R.L? That's what I want to know.
That's what John Fanavan wants to know.
Well, I don't know if they were allowed to talk about them. I mean, there's one.
I signed a contract.
There were two people. I won't say who, but they both traveled far from other countries to meet. I wasn't saying any names. All right. Anyway, it was two people seemed to like each other.
Yeah, it was the Dalai Lama and Elvis.
Wow, they'd make a beautiful couple. I was actually thinking about who the first Google Plus babies will be. You know what I mean? Like down the road, like 10 years. I don't know. Forget it. Maybe that was just me.
No, it's interesting. Yeah, no, you have a point. I don't know if we'll ever find it out, but
we're gonna meet here and fall in love and.
Or they'll just. Or we'll all meet together and we'll all fall in love with each other, and there'll be a lot of.
That already happened this weekend.
Yeah, we were all in love with each other, and so I mean, we could share each other's everything. Why not? That'll be fun. Well, to a point. I mean, let's keep it clean mostly, except for the kissing and hugging and the petting. But well, I would love a duet, but I don't know in this kind of closed environment with lag how that would happen. I remember, what I did want, which I didn't get when I was in Heather and Ryan's hangout. Now in my show, I wanted a guitar off, and they wouldn't give it to me. Can I get it here? Can I get a little, just for the heck of it, a little?
I don't even have.
He's like, I have every excuse not to do it.
I can't keep up with Ryan's guitar skills. He wins, hands down. I fold.
It's not about winning or losing. It'd just be fun to play not dueling guitars, but no echoing guitars.
Jeez.
Or what about with your voice? What if you just do little runs with your voice again? All right, it's too much. Or why can't we just sing our songs alone? Why do you have to tour dress with your silly exercises? Hey, Ryan, you want to sing another song? What about another song? We listen to a song.
More.
Out of nowhere? Is that where we're going, or
what are we doing? Are we done, or what's going on?
Are we done? No, I mean, let's extend this puppy. I mean, we'll go to Conversations Plus.
Wait, Matt. Is he trying to take over my role where I'm like, can we wrap this shit up, yo?
It's like, can I go to sleep? Can I take a sleep? You're sorry, Ryan Van Sickle's gonna play us a little ditty that he wrote in his blue jeans in the basement on a cold rainy night.
So who wanted When We Were Young? Somebody wanted that.
James Williams wants the When We Were Young. All right, cool. I think we can wrap. We can go When We Were Young into Conversations Plus and bring Heather along with us.
But I was just saying,
Yeah. I guess Ryan Van Sickle's gonna play When We Were Young. Enjoy, everybody.
Remember when we could look up at that mansion on the hill, dream of living forever make time stand still. We were unafraid and reckless, held a candle to the wind where we'd run through fields of green by day, chase the stars by night, fight the ripple wave.
Uh-oh. When we were young.
At least he's frozen. At least he's frozen in good position.
We were young and still believed in love, and had faith in all the promise. The world slipped into our hands when we were young. Where the sidewalks down on King Street, where we knew every voice and face. We both knew our dreams were too big for that place. Our hearts on fire and restless, the open highway stretched into the sun when we were young. We were young and still believed in love, had faith in all the promise. The world slipped into our hands when we were young. Well, it's 20 years down the road now. Time has come and gone. Like a knife of bitterness still tries to rip into my flesh and bone. But your voice shines in like a light, and you're still strong. Just like I remember when we were young. We were young and still believed in love, had faith in all the promise. The world slipped into our hands when we were young. We were young and still believed in love, had faith in all the promise. The world slipped into our hands when we were young.
All right. Ryan Van Sickle, you are the man. That is the second time I got to fill in for you for the freeze. I got it right, which is really.
Did I freeze?
So it was awesome.
Yeah, and you know what's great? When you freeze in the chorus because that's the only possible place that I could possibly get it right. So thank you. Like the first time where you were like these times, I was like arching. I was like, when we were young. So I was like, and then you came back and you threw it again. But yeah, it was awesome.
Well, thanks for filling in.
Yeah. I feel like I also, maybe the reason why my voice
that
is
counts
gone.
as the copyright.
Hey,
sure. Matt, that's copyright infringement, so I get to sue you, right?
If you if you already kicked me in the butt, I'm already down. You might as well keep going.
Right. I didn't know I broke your heart. I thought you hated me back.
Yeah.
Aw.
No, I don't hate you much. I mean, I don't at all. Ouch. Well, no, it's funny. Maybe the reason why I got the raspy voice, because I keep going, oh, Ryan's got the raspy voice. Maybe someone wanted me to be a rock star this week. It's like giving me the sort of throat. When I was a boy, by the age of 12. Better than normal. Normalness. Cool. Hey, so should we jump? We'll jump to Conversation Plus soon. We'll have Heather. You can play if you want to, or you're like, I just wanted to talk. I mean, either way.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not playing tonight. This is Ryan. I'm just enjoying the show.
Awesome. She's got popcorn. You better have popcorn out there.
Heather Fay's a big fan of Hangout
Heather
Conversations.
Fay, is there a sister? No.
I am. I'm
Yeah.
a fan.
I heard that. I heard something about that. So Heather Fay, if you could ask Ryan Van Sickle any question,
Uh-oh.
you haven't asked him already.
What would it be?
What would you have like 3 chances of questions? It's all. Let's call this the Heather Fay grilling hour. There we go.
I'm so unprepared. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this my whole life. I don't even know. Gosh, let's see.
Something maybe that you don't know, that might be more interesting than something.
We talked an awful lot when he was here. I feel like let's see. Something I don't. What's your middle name?
Heather probably knows more than she wants to know.
What is your middle? Isn't your middle name Van? What?
Yeah, what's your middle name? I don't know your middle name.
My middle name's Patrick.
That's right. You told me Patrick. That's fine.
You learn something new every day.
I like that middle name.
Yeah, Ryan Patrick, which is very Irish, and then Van Sickle, which is very Dutch.
Huh.
Wait, is it very what? British? Irish and
Huh?
British?
Oh, it's Dutch.
I didn't hear. Oh, Dutch. Okay, my bad.
Irish.
You ain't Dutch, you ain't much, right?
What? You got all the jokes tonight. What?
I can't think of any pressing questions. I don't.
What about his love life? You asked him about his love life?
No, that's that. You don't ask people about their love life.
I don't ask people about it. You're here.
Plus, I already know all of that. No, I'm kidding.
What about? I don't know.
What?
Oh, so what about some open mic? You want to, maybe some open mic experiences, good ones, bad ones that you did, or other shows,
me?
or yeah, you, dude.
Yeah, the first time I ever took the stage, ever, with a guitar and standing in front of a microphone, I was in front of like 50 people at this big open mic, and I went, I was looking at my guitar, adjusting everything, making sure I was right, and my fly was wide open.
Nice. And that's a bad thing, or a good thing?
That's a plus, yo.
So I had to turn around and kind of do it up and turn back around, not make it look so obvious.
How did that work?
It worked okay.
You scared the little Van, or the whatever you call the Van, the down there Van Sickle was gonna make an appearance.
The man sickle? Is that what you just
The Man Sickle, the man, I like it. The Man Sickle. He just created new T-shirts for you. The Man Sickle and his Man Sickle. Double touring. What about like you guys? I know you're humble and you guys like each other, but if you could open for someone that is still playing, somebody that's known to the world, like one of your influences or something, is there someone? Like, yeah, I know the answer is, I want to have open for, like, Heather and she's so great, or Ryan's so great, but, like, let's pretend that didn't exist. You had to open for McCartney or the Rolling Stones or Madonna or whoever, or, I don't know, Cher, I probably would not, but who would you, like, Ryan, is there someone that you really would love to meet and open for, and, like,
well, there's obviously two people. The first person isn't as obvious. And I'd love to open for, meet, and sing with Lucinda Williams.
Okay, that's good.
Matt's like,
Any
who the
reason?
hell is Lucinda
You've
Williams?
not heard of Lucinda Williams? I've heard of her. Is there any reason why?
I think she's an incredible songwriter. I think she's a really beautiful woman, and she has a wonderful voice. She's got like, it's like roses and gravel kind of describe her voice. She's just beautiful, and I would do anything to open for her. So, Lucinda, if you hear this, or anybody listening that knows Lucinda Williams,
I love Lucinda Williams. She's my girl.
she
She knows how to sing like a grown-ass woman. She's got feelings.
Yeah.
She puts it all in there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And
She brings me to tears sometimes.
Bruce Cabot says Springsteen, and I'd probably say
I love
that.
her. Well, of course, Lucinda was not the obvious choice, but my obvious choice. I would do anything to meet Springsteen. I mean, that was my first album. You know, I was a kid, so I would not necessarily play with him, but just to meet him would be fun.
What do you actually have a favorite Springsteen song, or there's just too many?
Probably. Wow, you put me on the spot there.
All right, well, something that's in your top 10 or top 5 doesn't be your favorite.
Gosh.
Rosalita?
No, Rosalita isn't there. Probably my favorite Springsteen song is probably Backstreets.
Backstreets, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You like the tough Springsteen.
I love Darkness on the Edge of Town and Born to Run.
So you must like Jungle Land, Badlands.
Yeah, that's off Born to Run. Love Jungle Land.
Jungle Land, yeah. Cool,
but Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Doesn't get a lot of respect. Darkness
album.
on the Edge of Town, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of rock and song on that album.
What about you, Heather? What about? I mean, who would you pick? I mean, besides, are we talking Joni Mitchell here, or?
No, actually, mine is probably honestly, like one person I would love to.
I could guess.
Ryan could.
Ryan, would you like to guess?
Take a guess.
Carly Simon or Stevie Nicks?
Well, great. Now, yes and yes, but also definitely. I mean, Stevie Nicks. Oh my goodness, yeah, absolutely. But like Tom Waits would actually be like if I were to able to even be in the same room as Tom Waits, I would probably lose my mind. Also, like maybe Wilco, Jeff Tweedy, and gosh, there's so many.
I've seen them live.
You've seen Wilco live?
Hey, they were just on Austin City Limits, Heather.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see that?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen. I need to.
Here's a plug. Go to pbs.com and it's for free.
Woo! All right, I'm going.
Yeah, actually, I didn't see all Wilco. I actually saw Jeff Tweedy by himself.
Yeah.
And Lars, the one guy opened for him. His guitar player that has all the freaking craziness going on.
So wait, speaking of guitar players, do you guys have a favorite guitar player or two?
Yeah.
They hate playing guitar. You guys actually, it seems like you guys hate playing.
No, I'm talking about just like a guitar player, not like a singer or...
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I'm saying.
You go first, Heather, and I'll answer.
Well, it's funny. I'm actually not a very... I mean, I'm guitar playing, obviously, I'm not like trained. I'm really not that good at... I'm really not a very good... I do the job. And I get it done, and it serves its purpose. But watching Lindsey Buckingham play guitar kind of like blows my mind when you realize a lot of the stuff in Fleetwood Mac, he's like a lot of that is just one guitar that he's just playing. It's my mind.
He's brilliant.
But other than that, I'm not really like a super guitar geek. I should be. I feel like I should know more than I do. I kind of just so.
No, it's fine. We're not judging. We love you, and you don't have to be a geeky guitar. Lucas Johnson's not here, so he won't judge you.
I think for me, Danielle Lanois, who is singer-songwriter, Canadian singer-songwriter. He's produced U2, Peter Gabriel, Neil Young, Emmylou Harris. He's a big-time producer, but he has a very distinct guitar. Sounds beautiful, and then I mean Springsteen, of course.
You should get him on G+.
Springsteen is so underrated. He's a great guitarist. I don't know why he's not. But Mark, I love Mark Knopfler.
Just so you say his voice, I think they're so. I mean,
Yeah.
They're used to his voice. I mean,
you know what was a great actually documentary was It Might Get Loud, and that was with Jack White and The Edge and just that was actually really cool. And I mean you think about like The Edge, he has such a. I mean you hear his guitar and you know.
Yeah.
You know
it's him, right?
Yeah. So and Jack White, I didn't. He builds his own guitars, and it's pretty crazy.
He's crazy. He's like a machine.
I love him.
I guess my favorite guitar player is like I have a kind of a flavor that I stick to. I really like Joe Satriani, Eric Johnson, the real kind of rock flavored guitar, and of course Stevie Ray Vaughan's my absolute favorite. Like
I knew you were going to say Stevie Ray Vaughan.
I love that guy. I love that. Do you ever play any SRV?
No.
Any Double Trouble?
Wow.
RVS to SRV.
Yeah!
Oh, he thought about that. That first time.
You know what? No, I don't. But speaking of, I just lost my train of thought about Stevie Ray Vaughan. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. No, I saw him in concert.
He said the letters.
I saw him in concert in 1990. It was awesome.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. You know who's a great guitarist, underrated, who's probably he's probably in the top 10?
H.I.R.L.
No.
H.I.R.L.
That's not a joke. She's a virtuoso.
It's just
He is a freaking virtuoso.
Prince.
Hell yeah, Prince. Yeah.
His guitar is bigger than he is.
You know what?
Huh?
You know what's funny that you mentioned Prince, because Prince said that Eric Johnson was like his idol.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Prince is a genius.
He saw Eric Johnson do Austin City Limits back in 88 or 85, I think it was, and he was like, he called people. He was like, you got to get this guy a record, get him on here, get him everything.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
A guy in Stanford wants to give us a record deal. We're signing. You're signing. We're all signing. That's right.
Cool story, bro.
All right. Have I told you guys look good in plaid? Ryan, you look good in plaid today, right?
Huh? Oh.
No, I said, Ryan, have I told you you look good in plaid?
Oh.
There's sunglasses. Shades. So, wow, so back to let's talk photo walk. So you talked a little photo walk. Bruce was asking about the harmonica integrated with the guitar. He said, I'd like to know about how you integrated, maybe how that came to be, how you started with guitar or you started with harmonica.
Well, I just started like messing around with the guitar and teaching myself, the chords. You go on the computer and you can figure out how to play
the internet taught you how to be a rock star. Awesome. And
then the do's and don'ts. And then Handbook for Dummies, Rockstar Handbook for Dummies. But then the harmonica, I just kind of like put on and figured it out myself. I really did. I didn't. It's very basic. I don't play like, I'm not into riffs or anything on the harmonica. I'm not a blues harpist, so I just kind of play whatever I'm chording, I can play.
Awesome. Hey, Paul Rustan is a little mad we didn't say Tom York. So.
Oh,
Tom
York. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow.
He's a little peeved. Paul Rustan, we love you. If you want to paint Tom York on the Naked Ryan Van Sickle, we can arrange that. That'll be fun. On Heather too, but I figured you would rather have,
No, I love Tom York.
Tom Waits on you then.
Oh yeah, I would rather have Tom Waits, but circa 19, maybe not.
Before.
I'll take a big bag and I could get Tom Waits.
When we were young.
I can just hear him. Nice to meet you.
Oh, do you know I would die? No, but seriously, do you know what I heard? I always dreamt that when I got married, somehow miraculously I'd know Tom Waits. Well, if it wasn't getting married to Tom Waits, and I know he's older and stuff, but
ooh la la.
I had this dream, and I love my husband. He knows my obsession with Tom.
I love your husband.
I know you guys are. He loves you. He really does. He was really.
Let me know when we can have sleepover time. Why do you say that?
Oh boy.
I'll babysit what?
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm just separating.
Why you'll be there too? Don't feel you're not. You don't get off the hook. Anyway, you're saying.
Oh no.
You guys can all come here. We'll have a slumber party.
Wait.
Hang out.
Actually, one of my first ideas was to have a Google slumber party. I wanted to have it at their offices, but that wasn't happening. Like where we just all sat around and watched movies and ate popcorn and had hangouts, and maybe one day.
Someday.
One day. I'm sorry. So
Hey,
you're
Bobby Joe.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't.
Was that also there? All right, sorry.
I see Bobby Joe just put in the corner there. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. Come on, every dream.
What up,
Kenny Rogers. There you go.
Pre eye lift or facelift or post.
Pre everything craziness.
Yeah, I saw in the Inquirer the other day he's dying.
No, Inquirer.
Him and every other celebrity are dying.
Yeah, poor Jeff Goldblum has been pronounced dead like 50 times already. They said he fell off a cliff, and he had to go on TV to say, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. That was terrible.
That was alright.
That was alright. I got some better.
That was alright.
Oh. You gotta go, Heather. Is that, the kill sign.
What?
Oh, you looked at someone, maybe it was your husband saying.
Oh, no. No.
So Vivian loves you guys. Vivian loves Prince and Tom Waits, and Tim Clary said Mike Get Loud's incredible documentary, and Brian McDonald and Tim Clary, they also have a middle name, Patrick. Mine is Craig.
No way.
Wow. That's
So
weird, huh?
Live before, but so hey John, thanks for coming by. John Michelle has to go. Yeah, it's been pretty awesome. We've had a great show so far. You know, it's like one of those things like the H.I.R.L. We never wanted to end. We never wanted to go away. People that weren't at the H.I.R.L. would be like, what is going on? So I got the pleasure of having Ryan come to the HQ. A lot of people had left by then, but he came over. We had a little super H.I.R.L. full party, and it was an exciting game. Even though we knew, I told everyone that the Giants would win, and they all I said, don't be mad at me. I gave them an advance warning. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So Ryan got to talk to Tim a lot, and Ryan had a couple of tortilla chips the vegan way, and good times. So that was the first time coming to the HQ. Was it like a frat house or?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Anything you'd like to add? I mean, what was it like?
Oh, I didn't know you were asking me a question.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to expand on your time there at the HQ?
No, I think it was, it was fun because there was a lot of people there that I didn't get to talk with for the rest of the weekend. So, Ricola, a little ad for Ricola there. Yeah, so there's a lot of people there that I didn't get to talk with during the weekend, so that was nice to be able to meet some new people.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I hope next time we can all do it. You know, Heather, if you want to host a hangout at your house, the H.I.R.L. at your house, not like a big one, but like a mini one. You know,
I could do a pre-meetup. I could definitely do like a pre-H.I.R.L. and then we all go down together. I would love that. I'll have to ask Rob, but I think he'd love it.
Yeah,
Ruby would like it.
As long as you guys like kids. Oh, yeah, and I know Ruby, my daughter is so in love with Ryan. It's so cute. Oh, my goodness.
How old is she?
She's 5, and she literally, oh, my gosh, it was really cute.
Does she sing all his songs?
No, she can play, and she whacks on the guitar, and she sings.
When we were rehearsing, she rehearsed with us. She came in and played guitar and stuff, and Ryan played cards with her. It was really sweet. I think he's earning the badge of Uncle Ryan for that. Yeah. So.
Uncle Ryan didn't come home. His unborn child never know him. I didn't sing that anyway. That was me riffing on. I love that. So yeah, we probably broke in zero cut, right? So yeah, let's go to I don't know what. So what were your takeaways? What was the final? Something you didn't say about the H.I.R.L. New York City H.I.R.L. Ryan? Something. What was your overall takeaway? Like, how do you you said people are pretty much like to hang out, but how now that you've hung out and you've H.I.R.L'd with everyone and now you're hanging out again?
Yeah.
Like, does it just feel like we just miss people, or what? Like, what is the takeaway for you?
I think the takeaway is real friendships. I mean, not that they weren't real before, but I think that I met a lot of people that I would consider friends. Hopefully friends for life. Not just fans, but friends. And
I don't know how to do life.
it was. It was just a really great experience, and it was fun especially fun for people that that haven't been to the city before. It was fun to experience that with them and to see their kind of awe of the city, and that was fun.
And when was the last time you were in this? Like, have you been in the city a lot? Like, when was the last time because you lived in the city?
I was in the city right before Christmas. I was in the city.
What about you, Heather? What was your big takeaway? It's pretty much the same thing. Is there any?
Same thing. Just just instant friendships. That I mean, the people I miss. You miss, and I only got to stay for one night. I wish I was there longer. But even just that one night and those few minutes with people, it was just, it was magic. It was magical. It was something I've never experienced before, and it was, I'm looking forward. Like I can't wait to the next one. I cannot wait to get in the same room with you people. So.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, since we're talking, go ahead, Ryan.
No, I think just for Heather and I, even the fact that I got to hang out with her and her husband and her kids, it was like I had known them forever. It was really, really, really special.
Yeah.
And that that was a part of it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, talking with the H.I.R.L, some people in Thread had too much of a good time, and there is Brian McDonald, and as you can tell, he has a plus. He has your chest hair problem, Ryan Van Sickle, so. Right. Actually, I just made you. I was busy. I was tired. I just made you famous, and I know Tim Clare is gonna love me for showing you. What? He's dirty.
Wait, what? That was just a big glare. I didn't see the glare.
See that one? Yeah.
He's stopping to uncircle me right now.
Can you please green box yourself so you can see what the hell you're doing? There you go. Wow. Hey.
What does he want? Dare I ask?
You gotta send that to Playgirl or something. For the crazy mustache lumberjack edition.
I will not post those pictures. But I was just showing you a few. I'm gonna post them all.
What is different about what you just did versus posting? That's what I want to know.
Well, posting is forever. They have to go fast forward and find it. There's me.
There you go.
Aww.
Aww.
That was before we went to the World Trade Center, and a lot of good ones. I know Vivian's watching. Her eyes are closed on that one. It's me and I gotta find the glare. There we go. Me and Vivian on the photo.
Oh, that's a good picture.
Yeah, and a lot of these were pictures where I went with my iPhone and I had to do one of those stretchy things. Stretch them out. Stretchiness. Yeah, there's more me and you. There's too much. This is me with your signed CD on CD in there.
I don't know what to say, man.
I think my favorite photo that I took is.
I forgot they had the CDs. I
posted it. It's you. It's Ryan and Matthew and Tim and I think Bruce is in the back photobombing. I think Cliff is in there, and you guys are all like, yeah, and you're showing you're all being manly.
Oh, yeah. That's a good picture.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
This is a great one. It's up with me and Tim right on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah.
You guys are so money, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, that made up for the shot, right, Tim? I love you, baby. He's probably photobombing me right now. Or
you know what? The H.I.R.L was a complete sausage fest. I mean, it was like the bro boat. Not the love boat, but the bro boat.
There was a lot of
making out and footsie and hugs and
footsie making out in the footsie. Brian McDonald. I'm scared to see what he commented. He says he'll have to comment. So
massages.
Speaking of you and Bruce, there we go. I got a little.
Oh
yeah. Look at that. I have a lot of hair, don't I?
Oh yeah.
My hair was really frizzy.
Yeah, my hair was horrible the whole weekend. It was like.
Well, the humidity in the club alone, it was like. Like a sauna.
Next time, I'm just gonna get a buzz cut before I go in.
It's an interesting. But I'm pointing, so then Heather's there in the corner. Hold on, let me. Trying to get the glare.
Gosh, I got those scary evil eyes and all this.
Yeah, do you have vampire blood in that, or is it just
he's vampire. I don't know.
The mohawk coming out?
It's very in right now, so you're very Twilight.
Very Twilight. Of course, everyone has. I don't think you guys have my plus port. If you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah, you did. But Heather didn't get to do it. And then put the Aaron Wood made these. Brian McDonald made the plus ports.
That's so cool.
I know Bobby Woods and Dan Lowe and Tiffany Henry were involved in the Aaron Wood name tag. And then Anthony, I don't even know how personal plus ports are. People were reading them and everything. Anthony said, "You're cooler than I thought. Awesome hanging out with you with the H.I.R.L, helping out." So I'm glad that Anthony, you think I'm cooler than you thought I was, which is nice of you to say. You were as cool as I thought you were, which is pretty cool. Yeah, lots of cool stuff in here. And, of course, someone drew a penis. I don't know who's that. And someone wrote, "From under my balls." So that's everyone has a different sense of humor. But for the most part, people wrote some good stuff. Eileen and Michelle and the aforementioned thumbs up right there. Whoops. And real quick, Heather Fay, thank you coming from Austria. Yeah, real good stuff. Bruce Gaba's in here, Ronnie Pike, Carter Gibson, Super Dave, a lot of good stuff. Plus your face, and Tim put the little mustache in there. That was kind of fun. It's like a yearbook. I felt, I like the plus points, but the thing I felt bad about, I felt like a dinner. Instead of like talking to everyone, I was too busy trying to get everyone to sign my plus board and signing it. I like the plus board, but I really wish we could have like a designated plus board time. Like
it was like the last day of school, and you're running around trying to get your yearbook.
Have a great summer. See you next year.
I really wish we could have just talked more, because a lot of people were there. Finally, everyone in the same room, and we were packed, and I could have sat down and talked. But instead, it was like, hey, they just signed my plus board, and it was like, this person's leaving, and then all over the place. But it was a good time, and I really was looking for. Actually, I wasn't even showing any of those pictures. I was looking for some specific pictures, but while I'm looking, I could actually show a picture. You're going to play us one last song and play us out, and I will show pictures during that song, if that's cool.
Wow. What do you want me to play?
The Side of Nowhere, Where I Stand. I don't know. Did I get those titles right? Anyway.
Well, you're pretty good. You did get them right. Well, seeing that Heather's here, I'll play her favorite song. What's a red sunbird on the evening horizon line? Feel the cool wind blow through the sweeping pine. Smoke on a mountain, bluebird in the sky, in the peaceful I hear an angel sigh, and dream, and dream. Tonight when I close my eyes, meet me in my dream. Well, I long for your love and a touch from your hand. It's like healing water from the promised land. So baby, close your eyes, and asleep you shall go, and I'll meet you tonight in the valley below, and dream, and dream. Tonight when I close my eyes, meet me in my well, church bells are ringing, sweet voices fill the air. Going across the river, I see you still there. In a field of blue and gray, watch the dancing firefly, shining like the stars in God's beautiful sky. And dream, and dream, and dream. Tonight when I close my eyes, meet me in my dream.
Ryan Van Sickle, yes. In dreams. And I was trying to find as many pictures of you as I could. And Heather. and everyone on the stream, and man, it's amazing. Like that we took so many pictures and videos, and it was wow. It was just a good experience.
It's well documented, that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll never forget. We'll never forget about it. And, so many different things that we did. And it's amazing how we came together and did so many things that even people that come together don't even do that much. They have like dinner, right? Like that's about pretty much it. And we just did so much. So I mean, I'm glad it all worked out in the end. And I'm glad you guys, whoever guys and girls that made it, and everyone that, people were jealous, and I really wish everyone could have come. And if I had the money, if I had the way, I would have got it, made it so to get everyone here.
No, it's the first
Bobby Joe, you'll make that happen next time, right?
Next time? Oh, like I have all the money in the power in the world.
You guys
I know I'm awesome, but
sell more.
I'll get my own butt there, right?
I can be persuasive, but that's about all. I could sell a melting ketchup popsicle to a lady wearing white gloves, but as far as power,
did you feel bad about that?
That's power. I think.
Well, again, Matt and Bobby Joe, thank you, and Tiffany, obviously, thank you so much for putting it all together. And you changed a lot of people's lives. I think, I'm not going to say that's an over-exaggeration. I think you did. I think you made something happen that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for Google Plus, and then for you guys taking the initiative to put everything.
I don't know if Google Plus. Yeah, thank you. I know she talks about having us hang out in real life, but it's one thing to hang out with someone that lives near you, and nothing to all come together like this. And some people don't even go on vacation. A lot of people said they hadn't been away, like Bobby Joe, and in so long, that like this new experience, and to have that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I was a total noob at the whole travel thing. I hadn't traveled since like a decade before 9/11 at least.
Wow.
And like TSA just totally intimidated the crap out of me. And no, it's been, to me, it's been our complete pleasure to do this with you guys, and I do realize it's a life changer. And Cheat Shoe and all these guys at Google Plus, Vic and Joter and stuff, they're starting to just kind of get the grasp that this is not just a social network. This is not just software. This is not just the internet. This is real people.
Yeah.
And we make it that. I think it's like one of the things I do from the beginning, and I've always looked for a social network, but I've always strived for is to really go out and connect with people, and no matter what it is, and ways to make it easier. And I think that it's the people and the people using it, and the people that they're the ones that are shaping and molding it. I mean, I don't think she even mentioned that he didn't think people wouldn't play music in here, because she's like, the sound and the video, it's all so bad, or it's not great. So he was surprised by that. So, I mean, I don't really know what's true or not true, but they were saying they didn't think people would use it that way. And the fact that almost 100 people that hang out regularly have actually met each other, and it's not just a hangout. Like, it's like we really met, and it's just, I don't think they could have ever predicted that would happen or happen so soon, so.
You made an event. That was what was cool. It wasn't just let's go to the bar and meet up a couple of, you guys put together the whole weekend, and like that's what made it, special. It was like, it was an event to go to, and I think if that's the model that the H.I.R.Ls take from here on out, I think, that's pretty cool. That's a change,
It's awesome.
Well, there's so many in the works right now. People are planning H.I.R.Ls across the country. World.
Scotland and everything. I'm just finding some more pictures before we go into conversations.
Yeah, and I wish I had a lot of money and didn't hate flying.
I did too, and there's hate flying? No. Oh, Bobby Joe, I think hates. Bobby Joe, you hate flying, right?
No, I didn't hate it at all. I liked it. I was nervous, but I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I embraced it.
You embraced it. Yeah, right. It's like, all my pictures have like the eye. You can't really see it. But.
Wait. What is? What? Wait. What is that? Is that?
It's Ryan.
Oh, okay. It's such a the light behind him was so blurry. I thought he was wearing a cowboy hat, and I was like, what the heck?
It's Tim Clary.
That's what I thought. I was like, Tim Clary?
I think everyone can met us if you're watching Tim Clary everybody wore his hat. I mean, I was surprised. I was like paranoid about my hair. I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I didn't wear the hat because I didn't want to get cooties. Because by that time everybody had worn it, and I'm like, yeah, not happening.
No, but yeah. So actually, some of the stuff that went on, like, let's see, because you guys were playing, but there was a lot of people, you know, doing stuff and hanging out and enjoying, trying to find some pictures. What was did you guys have a favorite moment, favorite song that you played? Like, just felt really good, felt really right when you played it, you just felt really good about it, like you hit everything, everyone was into it. Is there like one thing that stands out song-wise, Ryan? And then Heather?
Oh, well, I think we'll both say the same thing, but I think the final song we played, the Bruce song, "If I Should Fall Behind," I think we both really enjoyed singing that together, and I think everybody enjoyed us singing that for them. You know?
Yeah, thank you for playing that and doing a duet too. I didn't even expect. I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought you played Bruce, but I didn't know what you were going to play. So.
Except I hit that rotten note.
Oh, that was the only reason. That's why Peter McDermott did this picture watching you. So.
No, I agree. That was I enjoyed like singing with. You know, I usually when I play a show, I'm singing alone. I had the most fun was doing the harmonies and singing together and having, you know, for me that was really fun. It was different and fun. So.
Cool. Bobby Joe, did you have a favorite? Oh, Tim, I have a man crush on probably everybody. Women, even if you're a woman, I have a man crush on them still. I don't know why. It's weird.
I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't hear you.
Tim's the most talked about person not in the Hangout.
Not at all.
Yeah, and we just talked about him some more too.
Well, in fairness, I spent a lot of time with Tim, Brian, a lot of people in the HQ, James Williams, you know, towards the end, Bonte Super Dave was there.
That was like Club 54.
Yeah, just like that. And, like that. I
wish I got to see the headquarters. I didn't get to see.
You didn't miss anything. It was a den of barf and slackum and beer and farts.
Was there a lot of barfs? Yeah.
And boy germs and farts.
Boy germs.
And empty bottles everywhere.
Matt, I need some.
Yeah, well, the empty bottles everywhere was Bobby Joe drinking all that beer. But.
Wow, really? Wow, really? I think I drank like 5 beer bottles the whole weekend. I had Captain Tattoo, I had Grape Drank, and I had and all that stuff was given to me.
Did anybody leave with a tattoo?
No, but I did take a picture of someone's tattoo. That's about it. This Tracy Smalls tattoo.
People want to get into the after show. Are we going to wrap this up, or? I'm not complaining. It's just been 2.5 hours.
They want to say, hey, Heather, hey, Ryan, Missy Rappaport, we're going to kill you.
Hey, this is the longest show in history.
I don't know. We've had some pretty long ones, but yeah, it's pretty close. Long shows. So yeah, you were smiling, and all right, cool. Other on-air hangout, cool. Yeah. No, Vivian said she was smiling. But yeah, so let's. I guess play one more song, or do you want to play you want to cover one of Heather's songs, or?
No pressure.
I couldn't do it.
You could do a Ruby song?
I don't know the words.
I don't know all the words, yeah.
You want to just do like a 2-minute instrumental guitar? 1 minute?
What do you think I'm like? What do you think I am, Stevie Ray Vaughan? Or something?
Wow, really? But I know if you messed it up, I mean, only Heather would really know. Heather Ryan Van Sickle.
We'll play a little something in the next.
Heather Van Ryan Sickle.
Okay, so let's do that. Hold on, I got a call. So let's do that. Let's wrap up and let's do Conversation Plus with Mom. Let's Conversation Plus. So thanks for watching, Ryan and Heather. You guys were awesome. Thanks a lot for being here, Ryan. Heather dropping in. We're gonna do Conversations Plus. We'll continue this party with a lot more people. Hopefully, we'll get these 6 spots. Brian McDonald, Tim Clary won in. I think Vivian maybe. I think she's going away. Anyone who wants to join us, let us know. Let Bobby Joe know. We'll get you in there. And we'll play some more. We'll do some H.I.R.L photos, H.I.R.L memories. Nobody will be Hurley. And next week we're going to continue the music. We have Nate Davis. Hopefully, Nate, I haven't talked to you in a while, which will hopefully, I put you down like 5 months ago, so hopefully you'll be up for it. And he's going to play us a little guitar. Otherwise, Nate's filling it up. And Nate's filling in. Heather Fay, it's all yours. We'll see what happens, but who knows? It's one of those. This show, who knows with it? It's just you just do it and you go with it, and it's been fun. But thanks for joining us, Tim Clary, Bobby Joe Woods, Heather Fay, Ryan Van Sickle, or the other way, Stevie Bay, Ron. I can't even say his name. Right? You're doing it wrong. Vivian Gouchois, Paul Ruston, Eileen Brown. Who else was here? John Mushel Jr., Andy Feliciano, who was a cool dude. You're cooler. Let's see, Michael Morata was not here, but we talked about him. Tim Clary we talked about, and he was here. And Joe Grande, I don't know, but I'd like to know you more. I know you a little bit. Cecil Ellis, Lynette Young, when you were Lynette Young. James Williams, I'm trying to name everybody that was here. Danny Barker, Bruce Gaba, thanks for everything. Arlene Boyd. And we'll see you on Conversations Plus coming up right away. Or by right away I mean 10 minutes. And Bobby Joe's already on, and she's back. Any last words, Ryan, that you want to say?
No, just Matt, thank you so much, and Bobby Joe, thanks for having me on the show. And it's been a pleasure, and you guys are always fun. And see, Bobby Joe was so happy she just left. But again, thank you guys for organizing the H.I.R.L. I can speak for everyone. Thank you so much. We had a great time, and we look forward to the next one. Thanks, Heather, for stopping in and saving me. I appreciate it. And Matt, thank you so much.
You got it. Best I could do. Bobby Joe is back.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what's going on with the phone, but I'm typing in the chat because I don't want to be rude, and I'm like making commentary. And if I hit the backspace, it fucking throws me out of the Hangout.
And there it is. FCC does not operate over the internet. That's awesome. Fuck yeah.
You know what? It's the first F-bomb I threw all night. Aren't you proud of me?
Well, we thank you, Bobby Joe.
This was all the way to the end anyway, so it's 5 hours later. No problem.
I was behaving so well, Matthew.
You were behaving. You're awesome. Awesome behavior.
Thank you guys for being on. We're so happy to have you.
Let me drop in and hang out bomb. I appreciate it.
It's our
Hang
pleasure.
out, Mom, all you want. And one day we're gonna smash guitars. I'll have to buy guitars just so we can smash them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Light
that would
them
be
on fire.
actually that's a steamer. Smash like guitars with 100 other G+ers and watch all these people cry. What are we doing? That would be mean. All right, I won't do that. All right. When we were young, we're gonna go and see you next week. Bye. I don't know the words.
You guys are awesome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Peace. Thank you guys. Go hang out. Go be part of the community.